That's not, no. It's nuts.
Hey, we've got to make sure that our audience is very well aware that they're getting into the deep end of things.
Oh yeah, the deep nut ball end of things.
Absolutely.
Real deep end.
Some deep nuts.
This is deep and
Balls will be
hard.
touched and nuts will be eaten.
Oh my god. Welcome to Dungeons and Dragons and Daddies and Dinguses.
Deep nuts.
And deep nuts.
Welcome to nut munching with Kevin.
To Kobble Crusaders. We're back in the town of Waterdeep, where we totally didn't explode a building. Genuinely, we didn't. You want to believe us? Go look at the last episode. Like, we just got here.
And
wow, y'all butchered my message. Well, that's because you're not here to read it. Arya is here. Arya will be mute for the episode.
Yes.
Because of energy and stuff. Well, okay, fine. Type it out for me and I'll read it. Type it out. I'm better with a script. I'm a wannabe voice actor. I need a script. I can't improvise. Where is it?
Dungeons and Dragons and D's nuts.
Oh, the whole thing. Well, excuse me. I had to hit the OBS button.
Dungeons and Dragon D's nuts is what she wanted to be said.
Dragon D's
Well, give me the whole thing. That's not your original intro.
That's the intro she wanted, though, today.
Welcome to Dungeons and Dragon D's nuts.
Welcome to DD Mega Doodoo.
DD Mega Doodoo? Oh god.
D's nuts. All right. So.
All right.
On the last session, as a very quick recap, although our audience will already be aware, it's been a week for us. A building exploded, or you guys reached the city of Waterdeep and reached an inn. And that, unfortunately, this inn does look like it is in probably its last sort of state here. It looks like it's probably, what's the right word?
Decrepit?
Dead.
Probably time for new management soon, basically.
It's the next one to explode.
Next to it, so it's about time.
I mean, property values.
As you guys were getting checked in and you were getting your things taken, well, I mean, if you guys want to buy it, property values, yeah.
We're gonna buy
pull our gold.
We're gonna get another Cobble Corner set up in the city.
Cobble Corner 2.
Electric Boogaloo.
Cobble Corner Waterdeep edition.
Yeah. This time we have a fucking takeout window. What the fuck is it called? Drive-through.
Oh no, as a clarification for Zanzi, by the way, this isn't the pile of rubble is not the inn. The pile of rubble is a building that was next to it.
Oh. Okay. What were we doing?
You all were heading towards the House of Inspired Hands, is what you had told me last time.
Yep.
We're going to the temple.
Because we know...
Well, I am moving everybody over to that map there.
Oh, we gotta move that.
Lilith does have some information that she had gleaned from the past and everything, if they'd like to share.
Alright. So, here we go. So, where we're going today... Sorry, am I just reading exactly as it said?
You can read everything, or you could read just the portions you feel are important, or whatever you feel is necessary.
You gonna lie to the party? You gonna withhold secrets?
You lie to my face, to my innocent face.
His pretty boy face!
My beautiful face!
With his nuts!
I have like a lot of charisma. I have a 16 in charisma, my beautiful face!
Jesus.
Okay, so... As a recap, we kind of all talked about, while we were being interrogated and falsely accused, we had gleaned that the perpetrator could possibly be a metal man. Correct?
Yes. There's
yes.
a metallic person involved.
And so, a couple of things. The in this particular city, there is something called the Day of Wonders Parade. The Day of Wonders Parade is a holiday widely celebrated in Waterdeep, where a large amount of people attend. I have been there in the past. It typically features many new inventions by the worshippers of Gond, which is kind of where we're going today. We're going to their temple. The particular one that I saw, it featured human-like automatons. It's a rarity to see them, and they weren't always present. Oh, we're here.
Yeah. Just leave yourselves where you're at for now while Lilith is explaining, please.
I also was explaining that the parade is treated as an unveiling ceremony for new things. It ranged from small, simple devices to enormous, autonomous creations. Some of the devices, of course, fall under the stress of the parade. It did cause disruptions and swears, but overall, it's treated as things might happen, so we may stand a bit farther back than most parades just to be safe. So at this particular parade I was at, there were metal men there. And then where we're going is called the House of Inspired Hands. It's located in the Seaward on the south of Shark Street. Oh, that's funny. And it's like at the corner of Seawash Street. It's led by a high seeker. His name is Jahado Zuthad. And her name. Apologies. Thank you. It's well known within the city that the house is a temple of God, so we need to be kept. That there's a temple to Gond, and it's considered both a place of worship and a smithery of the highest caliber. So they focused mainly on water-related travel, and I have seen a few things on display. Mostly miniatures or scale models of significantly larger creations. So Gond is a god of crafts, smithing, and inventiveness. The Lord of all Smiths has many forms and names under them, push for innovation and imaginativeness, sometimes to a dangerous degree. As a result of his short-sighted desire to create, Gond is also known as Nebulon upon gnomes in the realm, who vernate them alongside other lords of Golden Hills.
Venerate him.
Pardon?
Venerate him.
Well, venerate, thank you. The holy symbol of Gond is a gear, basically. So we're basically going to investigate at this point. Are there any questions before we continue?
I will put the symbol of Gond in the pixie characters for you guys. It's a very simple symbol.
Mm-hmm. Now, is the symbol... So this was a question I never got to ask. Is the symbol wooden, or is it like a bronze metal?
It can be made out of many different things. The most traditional thing it's made out of is metal, though some people who have either lost, damaged, or otherwise just became an initiate of Gond usually use wooden symbols because they are more cost-effective.
It's just a gear.
It's also firmly believed that a acolyte of Gond or Gondar would forge their own symbol over time.
And then it looks like we're here.
It is not uncommon to see a symbol. 1 second here. It is not uncommon to see different variations of symbols.
-1.
The main portion of Gun's symbol as a whole is that it always carries 4 spokes on the gear. So having a symbol that looks like this, which would be someone personalizing it, would be acceptable as well.
So, like, an artificer could add their own flair to it, basically.
Essentially, yes.
Okay. So that's basically all I have. That's all I really know about. I don't know much, but that's about all I know. But we're here.
Cool.
Oh boy.
Now are we leaving Big Lizard Man outside?
I mean, looking at the doors that are here on the model,
If he turns sideways, maybe we could get him in.
maybe. With it being our first time, though, maybe we don't want to bring it, be too
Maybe we ask first.
distractful. That would be I'm glad you thought of that. You're learning.
Yay! I'm learning! The last time I just tried to cram him in.
As you all approach the House of Inspired Hands, you can tell just by a glance, it looks like a cross. It looks like a cross between a temple and a workshop. The symbol of Gond itself, a toothed cog with 4 spokes, is displayed very prominently. The more observant of the group, anybody with a perception above, or a perception meeting or exceeding 13, sees the silhouette of a humanoid shape perching on the rooftop. You watch as it extends an arm, releasing a tiny metal sparrow into the sky. And you see the bird does a few loops in the air before it seems that one of the gears kind of releases some sparks and veers directly towards your group.
Oh god, they have a doorbell, a really fancy doorbell.
Roll initiative for me.
Initiative? Oh god,
Uh-oh.
I walked forward. Did I not walk forward, or am I still with the group?
So we all need to roll initiative?
Oh
Yeah.
god.
Not
Or
necessarily,
just everyone that has a perception?
but everybody
Is it-
above perception of 13.
Oh,
Is it passive perception?
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I have a 12.
Then I'm good.
So
Okay.
I'm good.
my passive
Above,
perception
yes,
is
the-
11, so I do not.
From where you're at, the shape would be up here on this little roof here.
I can't see.
Uh-oh.
It is
Thank you.
up here.
Okay. So no, I have a 12, so I can't see it. Woohoo.
Yeah, I have an 11, which is funny because
Yeah.
I would immediately sight a bird if he wasn't, if he didn't have that low perception.
Someone's
Like
gonna
a dog
shoot
with
this
squirrels.
poor mechanical bird.
for
This
those
poor
of you
mechanical bird
above
is just
Bird,
like,
he blows up.
it's just the
13.
door greeter.
For those of you above 13, what was your initiative here?
Mine was an 8.
An 8? Okay. Anyone
Yeah, it
else
looks like
above a 13
Steel's was-
on passive?
Steel's was a 7.
A 7?
Yeah.
For
He was saying
initiative?
wait.
Yes.
Oh, okay, hang on.
Wait, hold on.
They are rolling initiative.
So no,
rolled the
yes,
right
it was
way.
7.
Okay, so a 7 and an 8. This has a set. This is why I say not everybody, because you'll understand in a second, but it has a set initiative count of running on initiative 10. So you see as this bird does these few loops in the air, and then sort of some of the gears on the inside seem to spark and sort of crick up, and then it veers directly towards the party itself. And
Kamikaze sparrow?
Here. Let's see.
Aristolax is gonna eat it.
I mean, maybe.
Kevin's just gonna
alright,
look at like, oh, look, a bird, and
Thanks.
then it'll explode
Yes.
right in his face.
What is your AC?
My AC. Let me look at my spells. Did I consume a spell slot? Yes. My AC is up with
doesn't
mage
matter.
armor.
So
No, because I think he put mage armor on at one point.
Yeah,
So-
it's okay.
you see as it sort of veers towards the party, it's almost on a direct collision course with Flint, but another twitch of the gears, seemingly locked up, turns the wing at the last second, and it crashes into the ground and explodes into a bunch of scrap metal and cogs.
Oh,
Oh!
it failed. It broke. Oh, back.
Oh my god, that
Back-
poor bird!
Easy.
Holy
That's-
shit!
Flint will walk over to scoop it up, kind of try and get all the pieces in his hand.
It is impossible. There are many little pieces to this, and you imagine, even with your best efforts, you're going to miss at least 7 of them.
I kind of want to return this. This feels weird.
Bury him! He was full of cogs! That can't be healthy for a bird!
Oh, Kevin. Sweet Kevin. It's okay. I'll put them, like, I'll find a pothole in the road. Sweep them in there, find some gravel and put it down there and do a little godly, like a crit.
Just like
Forehead,
a fucking
chest,
rock on
shoulder.
top of it.
Just, yeah. And may they rest in pieces.
No!
It's okay. I'm gonna look up to the front. I think we need to be on guard here, because that is a metal bird. Those don't happen naturally.
Somebody made the bird, and clearly the bird failed.
You can make
Is
birds?
that figuron still up on the balcony?
There is nobody up on the balcony at this point.
Why?
There's
There
only-
was guaranteed someone there, but they are no longer present.
Wait, you saw someone up on the balcony?
Yeah, the shadowy figure.
Oh, maybe it's the other metal man.
I don't think it. Well, there's only one way to find out.
Do you think we should get the guards and let them know that we were attacked outside of this place, or do we just get a
We
knock
weren't
on the door?
attacked.
Gotta tell
Wait,
someone that their pet bird died.
We weren't attacked. I think it was just a malfunction.
Okay. You can go knock on the door.
Why am I the one knocking on?
Oh, you're very brave.
I can knock on the door. Someone should tell them about their bird.
Kevin, you
That-
stay behind your brother.
That's a good question. Do we see any guards around this facility?
Yeah, do we have- are there
Arya
any
was
guards?
asking.
The door.
Outside, no.
Lilith. Since you
You
said
said Simeon?
that's not Sipsipip.
That's me.
I just
If
wanted
I
to
stay
ask.
Behind Sipyip stays back.
You said you'd been here before, right?
Very briefly, and it was an open house.
Mm,
So the doors were open.
did you see a lot of guards? I mean, probably a lot of guards if it's an open house. Shoot. Are they open to the public normally? We should move forward.
As a temple, that it's sort of required that at least one main chamber be open to the public.
Oh.
Oh God. Okay. Steel has strode up to the door and is banging on the doors, or to see if open them if they're not locked.
Okay. Steel. Yeah, you go up to the door, and although there are multiple doors here, the one you've chosen does open easily.
Oh, all right.
Immediately through the door, you're greeted by quite immaculate-looking marble and What would be an inventor's daydream as you step through the boundary here? Immediately, three things get noticed to you. You see a few pedestals around the room with different inventions and things put on them. A couple of them have plaques stating what they are. In the center of the room, there is a large statue. Give me just 1 second here to find the descriptor for that.
The big thing. Can Arisalax fit through the door?
He definitely cannot.
Okay, so
This is a 1.5 size hole, and he is a 3 long size creature.
Wow.
1 second here.
Yeah, we gotta find a way to get
I mean,
him through
he's
doors
he's
like
not
this.
Kool-Aid Man, but he is big and red.
He is big and red.
Um,
Even though, if I remember correctly, his first descriptor was that he's blue.
Oh,
He's supposed to be blue. But
Did we
there's
write
no
that
model
down?
for it.
Didn't we write that down somewhere?
I can't remember if I wrote that down in the
Probably.
notes.
I just kept it in my brain.
Cutthroat, troubled beginnings.
So, unfortunately, the way I've designed this, I didn't plan ahead of time. There is no good statue of Gond, so in my infinite wisdom, I'm just going to give you guys the picture of Gond for this statue here.
Well, that's fine. What do you mean you couldn't
But the center
sculpt a statue in this
is
game?
Yeah, how dare you.
How dare you?
The center statue is a gentleman who seems to be big bushy beard, forcing his way through what looks like a very intense forging session.
All right.
To the sides of the room from where you're at, specifically the sides over here and over here, you have what look like pedestals with different items atop them. Some of them do seem to have plaques stating what they are.
Can you, whoever's controlling the map, can you move the map so we can see inside, please? Thank you.
Hard to do both while also typing the notes, but good to have it.
I'm aware. We just couldn't see, so I appreciate.
History, figure.
Okay, Arya is, Steel is goes in and is looking for people or anything suspicious.
Okay.
Anyone's
There are the 4 guards that are immediately present and available to be seen. There is
Are they hostile?
There's a noble on the far right-hand side who seems to be sort of marveling and kind of stroking his beard as he looks at what seems to be a scale model of a dragon turtle. And on the left, there's a human spellcaster who is investigating because there's no submarine-looking model here. I just put a fish there. But it is a small model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray.
Okay, Steel has gone up to one of the guards and is asking them if there is rooftop access.
They seem to look very confused and kind of just they say not typically, no. Give me just a moment here. And you see he kind of motions to the guard on the far corner, and he moves to this door here, using what's shockingly would be a key. Seems to be an amulet around his neck that he pulls off and sort of pushes into the door, and you hear a large number of different cogs and metal moving before it clicks and opens, at which he walks through, and the door shuts behind him on its own accord.
Is the other guard still with Steel?
The other guard is still in front of Steel, yes.
So I'm gonna go up to the other guard and kind of explain, and just explain to them we were outside, getting ready to come in, and how do I explain this? There was a small metal bird, and the metal bird, for lack of a better word, the metal bird attempted to attack one of my party members, but one of the wings malfunctioned and it crashed into the ground. So we're just wondering, was there supposed to be somebody up there, like a guard, or someone who's supposed to be manning the doors? And if so, we need to let them know that this bird is not functioning any longer.
That sounds pretty normal for our place, but allow us a moment. We'll find you Valletta. We can speak with her.
Understood. Thank you for your time.
In the meantime, if you'd like to look around, feel free to do so.
Thank you. And I'm gonna just do a slight bow in respect.
Okay. While they are looking for Valletta, would anyone like to look at anything in the room?
I'd like to go look at the submarine.
Okay. Lilith is going to look at the submarine with the spellcaster here.
I'm going to look at the stack of logs.
Can I roll history on the statue we had? Yeah, I would say for the statue, it could be history or religion.
Now, is the human spellcaster, are they saying anything, or can I hear anything that they're saying, or are they just looking at the submarine? The dice didn't
they're
even
more
roll it.
looking at the submarine. You can see that the spellcaster he has this huge diagram on one page that's been scribbled out, as if he's trying to figure out how they made it to begin with. And there's a second one on the other page where he looks to be trying to figure it out again, but not... You imagine, as a spellcaster yourself, he's trying to fill in gaps that are clearly there from the small-scale model.
And then I think, Steel rolled a 10, I think, by the way.
A 10 was... So,
Yes.
the plaque on the statue does help you. The plaque under the statue reads, Gond, Lord of all smiths, holy maker of all things. With what you know about Gond himself, it's typically outside of the nature-focused purview that you have on life, but you have seen the symbol of Gond in quite a few places across the continent of Faerun. It's sort of like titles, like holy titles that are given, yes. The submarine that Lilith is at reads...
Do I need to roll as well for that?
No, this is a plaque on the front of it here. It reads... It is as I said before, it's a miniature model of a red submarine shaped like a manta ray. A small brass plate affixed to the pedestal reads, the Scarlet Marpenoth. It was a Latinese submersible that was launched in 1489 DR.
Interesting. And I'm gonna ask the spellcaster if they know any additional information about the submarine.
He seems to just give this small grunt of frustration, and he says, no, other than the fact that it's very complicated and seemingly impossible, but clearly it's been in use for quite some time now.
What do you mean seemingly impossible? Mechanically or magically?
Everything. There is no way, at least by the information I can glean off of the model, that it would be able to survive in the waters.
May I look at your notes?
Sure, and make an Arcana check for me to see if you can understand the detailed schematic he's trying to write out.
Come on. There we go. 13.
13. So it's you have roughly around the same understanding that he does of this. Judging by the schematics he has, you're in pretty decent agreement that it does seem like it's impossible for it to work.
Your notes are sound. It definitely does seem like it wouldn't be able to stay in the water. Do you know by chance if it's still being used?
As far as I'm aware, it is, but I can't exactly get a good understanding of how. And that is what infuriates me. I have been here for 4 days, not all at once, but within the last month, making different diagrams of this, trying to figure out exactly how they did it, and nothing that I can think of could possibly work.
So, I'm gonna ask him, he's been here 4 different days. Has he made any other observations on anything else, possibly with metal? Has he noticed anything moving about that would look like possibly either that's being used like a metal man or anything like that?
Oh, no, not at all. I've focused my entire reasoning for being here on this. This is by far the most important thing in this building, so...
Fair. I appreciate it. Did you by chance hear Are you familiar with the explosion that happened by the inn?
As of yesterday, I did have someone, or at least I heard the guards were speaking of it, but I haven't checked out the situation myself, so I don't know if it's true or not.
I can assure you that it is true. We were just wondering if we're adventuring in guild, and we're here seeing if there's any information. And I didn't know if you had any information on it by chance.
Well, if you're investigating, I imagine. 1 second here. If you're investigating, then I imagine. You're dealing with the City Watch and the Order of Magists, so anything like that, they'll be pretty deep with their fingers in it, so just watch out for an elderly fellow with a cane. Mr. Barnabas will probably look for you soon.
I think we may have already run into him. But thank you. If you do think of anything else, don't hesitate to seek us out. And I do hope that you figure out what's going on with your submarine.
Pardon? He kind of gives a small nod there. Simultaneously, while that conversation is going on, Asil, I noticed you moved towards the winged chair over here. Did you want to look at that?
Yes.
So this one is a small, looks to be a wooden flying machine. It clearly is not currently in operation. Give me just a second, I have to answer this phone call.
I'm looking now.
I am watching the chat. I just was doing my thing, and then I was gonna go back over to it. So just give me a second, okay? We love you.
I've returned. It is a small wooden flying machine that has wings that flap when it becomes airborne. It doesn't look like it's necessarily the safest thing, and that's probably why it was retired to being a display.
DM, Steele has asked if they can look at it as an artificer.
Oh, look at the manta ray as an artificer?
The submarine.
Yes, okay. Where is Steel? I'll put Steel over there so I know where everybody's at here. Thank you. Sure. Make an Arcana check. I did not realize that Steel was an artificer. Then I would also say, a bit of information that you know, Steel, is that many artificers do, if they dabble in the divines, take Gond as their god of worship.
Now, just for clarification's sake, the man with the cane that the human caster was talking about is the guy that interviewed us, right?
Barnabas, you didn't necessarily catch the name, but the descriptions do match.
Okay. So the guy that basically she rolled a 10.
Oh man.
Okay.
You may need to change your dice, girly.
Very similarly, it is clearly a masterwork of engineering. It is immaculately made, but you also can tell that because of it being a display model like this, no self-respecting artificer, or even forge master for that fact, would have all the details and things necessary needed to recreate it from scratch. Not to mention how many places internally they could hide enchantments and other things that would help make this thing work.
I'm deaf, not self-respecting.
On the... Oh, look at me, not placing things centered. I'm gonna be mad at myself. There we go. That's still not centered. There we go. On the pedestal next to you, since you are directly there, you do see what seems to be a, where is that? There, nope. You see... I asked the guy who had the blueprints if I could look into making it work, maybe. He doesn't seem necessarily willing to part with what is clearly some sort of personal book. And you also imagine that it's probably not the best blueprint given what he can see on it, and that he more than likely hasn't seen a day of forging in his life. The pedestal next to you, the one to the left specifically, has a helmet on there that is labeled as the Wondrous Waking Helmet, which looks to be just a helmet with small articulated metal arms and hands that slap the wearer if they fall asleep.
DM, would I be able to cast Prestidigitation to do minor creation to make a copy of the blueprint for Steel so that they could have it?
Let me look at prestidigitation.
It can do minor creation. You create a non-magical trinket or an illusionary image that can fit in your hand. It lasts until the end of your next turn. A trinket can deal no damage and has no monetary value.
It would last for just a moment. So it wouldn't be something that they could create. You could, from memory, recreate a very small version of this scale model in the future, but you wouldn't be able to recreate the notes and then have the notes exist. It specifically states it lasts for basically 12 seconds.
Okay, it was just a thought.
Yeah, not a problem. All right. Just one moment here. Okay, so you'll have to bear with me because unfortunately there is no, what's the word I'm looking for? There is no bronze model for this. So I'm just using the base Tailspire model on this. After a few moments, you do hear the shifting of gears and locks as one of the two central doors opens up here. And through this doorway steps a bronze dragonborn who is adorned in very simple clothes, as she doesn't seem to be give me 1 second here. She doesn't seem to be sort of a high priestess, but more of a standard priestess.
But she would still get the same respect as not a high priestess, but like a regular, like you'd bow and stuff like that, correct?
Not necessarily, no. You know, with Gone, things are a lot more laid back and more of the sense of you respect the creations rather than the creator themselves. And even going as far as that, you can tell by what calluses are on her hands that she's definitely had quite a bit of experience with the forge.
Right. I'm also gonna head over with Steel to greet the person.
Okay.
But of course I'm gonna also bid farewell to the sorcerer with a final if you do hear anything about the explosion, come and find me. That's all.
Let me make sure everybody's over here. I missed Kevin.
I've been here.
And where is Sipyip? I could have sworn I
Sipyip
put
right
Sipyip
away.
in here. Oh, okay. Someone move Sipyip for me. Thank you. Who has control of Sipyip? Oh.
You gave me control of like
The
almost
gentleman-
every token.
I was wondering. Yeah, you're the guy that moves the tokens, so.
Yep.
You see, she kind of gives, sort of this, not really a big bow, but more just like this respectful little nod as she motions to herself, and she says, I apologize for keeping you waiting. I was in the middle of working on a project here. I'm just waiting for things to cool down at the moment. I am the lesser. Well, the gods said there was something that you all needed assistance with. I will let you know ahead of time if you're looking to commission us or have something made. We do have around a 1-month backlog at the moment.
Okay, so it looks like Steel has gone right in. Do you have someone making mechanical birds?
I am unaware of any birds that we have made. We have made a few in the past, but none recently.
So, the reason my colleague is asking is because we were coming to speak about what happened in the which district was it? I apologize.
It was Troll Skull Alley was the exact area.
We were coming to speak about what happened in Trollskill Alley with the explosion, and as we were coming up, one of our party was almost attacked by what we can see as a mechanical bird that came from your rooftop. So we was just wondering, does someone have access to your roof? And we wanted to let them know that the mechanical bird attacked us, but failed and is now buried in a pothole.
Well, Barnabas has been around here to speak with me about Trollskull Alley, but as far as the gentleman on the roof, we do have someone who lives up there. His name is Nim. He's a Nimblewright that was gifted to us by a Latinese wizard a long time ago. However, and you see she looks irritated as she kind of feels your words sink in, and she says, "If you all would wish to follow me, I am sure we could get some answers from the Nimblewright himself. Please do me a large favor, though, and do not meddle with things within the forge itself, if you could."
Oh,
I can assure you.
Got it.
I can assure you, we won't bother anything. We just are trying to help. We're just trying to gather some information as well as find out if somebody was attempting to attack us, and if so, for what reason.
You see she kind of gives a nod, and she turns, and unlike the amulets around the guards' necks, you see she simply presents the back end of her, specifically on her right hand, there is this, goodness, my words are eluding me. That's what I'm thinking of. There is sort of this gauntlet that doesn't seem to meddle with the fingers at all. It's just a metal portion, specifically on the back of her palm, which she presents to the door. The symbol of Gond on this bracelet lights up, and you hear the door once again mechanically unlocks, and she stands there with her arm still presented, sort of motioning for you all to walk through.
I guess here we go. Oh, do we need to tell her about the lizard that's outside?
That
You
would be a
get
good
the
call.
sense that that's probably already well known,
Okay.
but you could tell her if you'd like.
Yeah, I can be like,
Just-
by the way, don't worry about Mr. Solax outside. He's fine. He's with us. He can't fit through the door. He won't bother anyone.
And basically, I just translate: big lizard, he's a friend.
Understood. As everybody else gets through, you see she kind of gently pushes Steel a little further in, and then closes the door here as she walks.
Why
Well,
are you
I say
pushing?
closes the door, but more along the lines of she walks through and the door closes itself. In here, you can see there are a number of people working on different things. This is seemingly more of like the alchemy / tinkering portion of the shop here, where you can see there are numerous creations, some that look to have been abandoned, others that look to have been specifically made or specifically in progress, and some that are currently being worked on by the few different craftsmen that are here. Additionally, you do see that there are some situations where some items that have already been crafted are being enchanted by a spellcaster, and there does seem to be a very strong idea of assistance here, in where what's clearly blacksmiths and blacksmiths in training are working together as well. This chamber here seems to be less guarded, with only one guard stationed inside, but likely due to the simple fact that the doors themselves are very hard to open, with the only openings to this room being these vented windows that seem to be venting out any harmful chemical smells that could be coming from the room.
Okay, Steele has asked, can they try to commit what I see to memory as we pass in regards to the project?
Absolutely. I will take note of that, and I will get with you after, or not really get with you after the session, but I'll give you a kind of text wall like I normally do about what you saw here. I'm just going to very quickly... in the workshop. Okay, I just added myself so I wouldn't lose track of it. But I will get back with you a little bit later and give you what's going on. The other thing is, as she's walking through this room, you do there's not necessarily this sense of like you're doing anything wrong, more of just the sense of like the creations here are to be respected and people don't really like you looking at them that much. Very simply, you do see her present the gauntlet once again and allow you all through the door once more. I'm just going to group move everybody to make this a little bit quicker.
We don't have Kevin. I don't have Kevin's control.
Uh-oh. You don't have control of new Kevin?
We changed the model.
Oh, to the one I provided?
That went through?
Well, I don't have Tailspire, so I can't add it myself.
I don't think we've added it yet.
Zip. So that's about all I can give you guys.
I have to get with you to add it to my account. Okay. You see, in this room specifically, there looks to be a table that is currently being set up for what would be sort of like a breakfast/lunch, possibly either for guards or for people within the building itself. As she presents the gauntlet one more time to the door over here, you see it opens up into a smaller chamber with a spiral staircase heading up. And she makes her way up.
So as we're following this priestess, I'm just gonna ask, is there anything that we need to know about this gentleman before we meet him?
Give me 1 second here, I'm still moving
You're
people.
good. Take your time.
Okay. You do notice that the doors up here seem to use a simple lock and key as well.
Steele would like to sleight of hand a snack from the table and roll the 25.
Yeah, you're able to take something off. You grab a buttered roll, I'll say.
Still needed a snack. Yum.
I'm having issues getting people up the stairs. I'm just gonna teleport them in a second here.
Teleportation.
Okay, everybody's out.
I got it.
I forgot to rename her
You
to
need to sit.
Valletta.
You want me to get it when it comes up?
Oh, there we go.
Apologies, I am out of character. I'm getting lunch.
Not a problem. You see as she sort of leads you all this way, she basically says, there's not too much to tell you about. He was a gift to us by a Latinese wizard. Around 25 years ago, before my time here. He has made quite a few different things. I do believe he is of pure heart, though sometimes he can unintentionally be a bit rude. And as she kind of gets a little closer, she says, "Oh, and unfortunately, due to his nature, he's incapable of speech, so I will interpret when necessary." As she kind of nears the door here, the group spread out just a bit. You see she undoes one of the locks on the door, but there's a second one here that she seems very perplexed by. Clearly, she does not recognize this lock being here.
Is that a problem?
I am not 100% sure when this lock was put on here. I did not have it installed myself.
Now, are you supposed to know about all locks that are on the doors?
As one of the priests here, or priestesses here, I should.
Is there another
and
entrance
you see,
to
she
this
kind of
room?
presents the gauntlet to the door, and the gauntlet does not respond either.
That's a little concerning.
Huh.
Is there another way in?
There are 3 other doors, but I imagine if it was placed on this one, it may have been placed on all of them.
Steel is asking if they can try to pick the lock.
Yeah, go for it. Give me a sleight of hand. Do you have thieves' tools? Yes, and you're proficient. Okay, yeah, give me a sleight of hand. Or
Now,
technically,
do
this
they-
is not sleight of hand. This is just dexterity check.
Does do they need to ask the priestess before they do it though?
She doesn't seem upset that Steele's trying to open the door now. It is dexterity check. So just click the bonus on your dexterity. If you're proficient, you can also add your proficiency bonus to that roll, which I believe is a +2 at your guys' current level. I could be wrong.
+3 proficiency right now.
+3, okay. Fantastic. So, 14. Let's see here. Okay, so you're trying to pick this lock, and it's not moving. You can feel it's in there. It's just not moving.
Can I
You know for a fact it's not unpickable, but it's a very complex lock.
try knocking on the door?
Yeah. I would allow you one more attempt, yes.
Huh. The exact same.
Dang.
Okay. You imagine, you're trying, you really don't want to put any more strain on your tools because you think you're going to break the tools trying to get this lock open. Knocking on the door, there is currently no response.
Excuse me? Was that your bird? We're just here to say hello and ask some
Yeah, I'm
questions.
sorry about your bird. We buried it for you.
Nim, it would be best for you to open the door, please. I would like you to roll with advantage on persuasion.
Me?
Who's
Yes. Flint is rolling.
20, not nat.
Dirty 20? Okay.
Dirty
You
20.
see- or, well, not really
Naughty
see.
20.
You hear there is a long moment where there's no sound, and then you hear shuffling and gentle clinking that sounds like approaching footsteps before the door itself clicks open and sort of gently creaks forward, creaks outward. And you see, one moment please.
It's a golem made of dirt.
You see
The poop golem.
we go to pics of characters here. You see a very elegant looking mechanical person. Currently, he's not adorned with the clothing in this picture, just more of the, the hat in this picture. But it is a very elegant looking metal person with no weapon at the moment.
I'm sorry, I opened Discord back from typing one sentence and I just see Gollum giving a and I thought, like, that's the guy?
No. It's in pics
No.
of characters.
Yeah. Well, look at him.
Oh, very dapper.
Don Quixote.
You see that it can't speak, but it does seem to be sort of in this like a guilty, like slinking away kind of thing, obviously worried that the bird might have hurt someone.
Hi there. It's nice to meet you. I assume that was your bird out there. I'm sorry it died.
It flew real good for a little bit.
Yeah, it flew real good.
You see you see that he kind of makes these gestures. Doesn't make sense to you. It's unlike any sign language you've seen. You have seen some every now and again from adventurers. Specifically, I would say actually, Asil and Lilith would know about this, that you've seen that there is sign language prevalent within the lands of Faerun, but this is nothing that you've seen before. It looks to be probably some variation that was made specifically by Nim that's understood by the people here, but Valletta does
Is Nim
translate
deaf?
for him. Nim is mute.
Nim is mute. Okay.
He does seem to be able to speak. Or I just be able to understand Common, but he cannot speak it.
Steele is gonna
And,
ask if he can write in Common.
He does. He nods to that. But as for your question about the bird, Valletta says the bird was his, and he's wondering if anyone was hurt by his mistake.
I shake my head. No.
Oh, you just missed my brother. Luckily, he's okay.
It's fine, it's fine. I tried to gather the pieces, but there was a lot of pieces. I gave it a little burial under a floor
I was
tile.
going to ask him, was that a test flight of your makings?
He says intricate things usually require extended schematics and lots of testing, and that for the 4th test flight he was expecting more of a success than what he had. But he is glad that none of you were hurt, at least severely, as it seemed like it hit the ground with quite a bit of gusto.
It had quite the swan song.
Poor bird.
Is that your only creation?
You see, he sort of motions to the rest of the room while making some other signs with his hand, and she says, Nim is as capable as most of us are here. He's made quite a few things among his time.
Steele is wanting to ask if he can see the blueprint, if they can see the blueprints for the bird.
Nim kind of gives a nod and offers his hand to Steele. Okay.
Steele takes his hand.
He...
You're watching the chat, I'm sorry.
Whoop. Hang on, I put you through the roof. Give me a second. There we go. He takes you over to the little workbench over here, where you can see on this schematic there is a bunch of different numbers and calculations. There's a blueprint with several different views on it that look to see each and every individual portion of this bird, every intricate little gear, the intricacies of the internals, specifically what would be in the chest cavity to make the wings actually move, have their own completely separate sheet that details all the different gears that have to be put together. It is a very complex little creature. Among the papers up here, you can also see a few different creations, different specifically off the top of your head, just looking at what's here. It looks to be a very simple schematic for a pipe that can ignite on its own, and another slightly more complex schematic for stilts, adjustable stilts.
So I could be as tall as my brother.
I can't wait until power armor exists. Exoskeletons. My god. You thought guns were big.
Is he the only metal man you have in this facility?
He is the only one that we have available. I'm not sure why you would be asking that question. Nim's the only one that we know of, at least.
You haven't had one kind of leave disgruntled employee that's left in the past?
Well, no, as nimble rights are made to serve in a sort. They do have their own knowledge, and they can express their dismay at their conditions, though the Latinese wizards that made them have made them as a servant of sorts, a butler if you would wish to call it so, but we view them more as additional working hands here. You see, though, as she finishes explaining this to you, she sort of looks to Nim, who seems to be trying to get her attention, and she's kind of watching him sign for a moment, and over the course of 2 minutes, you see her, as she's staring at him, look perplexed, then confused, then concerned, and then very, very, very angry.
I point, so I'm gonna point from one to the other and be like, what's happening here?
Apparently, Nim did make another of his kind because
Really
of how
now?
lonely he was up here. But it fled in confused terror, and they haven't seen it since a month ago.
Oh.
Nim, you understand that I'm going to have to take everything from you until this investigation is over, right? I will have to turn it all over to Barnabas. And you see Nim kind of looks deflated for a moment, but then kind of gives this solemn nod. And you see she pulls out this small copper wire and sort of looks towards the floor a little bit, and she just says, Stella, please come up here. We need to make sure that everything is out of Nim's room. Bring a few people.
All right, I'm going to ask Nim. I said, do you have any blueprints of your friend that you made?
Hold
And
on.
you see Nim shakes his head, and as he's motioning, she says, no. Nim says that apparently it was something that he just understood he could make.
Why does everything need to be removed from his room? And I don't think we need to get Barnabas, whoever this Barnabas is, involved quite yet. I think we can help without having to bring that man here.
12 people are deceased because of a creation that one of us made. Holding information from them is a very great way to be jailed for a minimum of 6 months. If not fined for 500 gold, specifically because we withheld information that would be prevalent to them.
I'm not saying withhold it, but why do you have to do it? Just give us a little bit of time. We may be able to help.
If you need something from Nim, you are free to search through his belongings before I take them, but other than that, I truly do not believe that Nim is going to be of any assistance here, given that he could not control something he made.
Can he draw a picture of it?
Yeah, he can draw a picture of it. He will grab a quill, and with the ink there, he will draw a pretty much almost one-to-one of him. The only difference being that, 1 second here. The only difference between him and the other Nimble Right is that instead of the mustache that's on his face and the beard curling upwards, they all curl downwards.
Okay, can Steel roll to investigate the stuff quickly for anything helpful?
Yeah, roll investigation for me. Or I'll say roll perception or investigation, whichever you'd like to use. Oops, I just accidentally lost my place. There we go.
I'm so sorry, Arya.
I'm gonna ask the priestess what's gonna happen to Nim.
1 second here.
You're fine.
What was the roll?
1.
A
Was it a
natural
natural
one?
one?
Natural 1. plus 7 for a total of 8.
Okay,
Oh.
I mean, I like to say the dice tell a story. So even with an 8, I'll run it on the 8. But your brain is paralyzed by the absolute litany of choices here. There is so much within this one room that just makes your inner artificer scream and wail with joy. You do manage to find, however, within... let me see here. Let me copy this over. You manage to find what looks to be a 1 foot long copper contraption. Looks to have a small handle with a trigger on it. The very top of it has a small red and yellow umbrella. And I will put a picture of this inside of that was the exact same picture, never fucking mind, because it didn't copy over when I asked it to.
Steel would also like to sleight of hand.
You don't have to sleight of hand this. It'd be very obvious that you took it as it's sitting out on a table, and it also doesn't seem like Nim or the... What the fuck are you doing? Why aren't you letting me fucking move this? Copy image. Why? Why? Okay. Can I just fucking...
Why not? Sorry, I'll stop.
No, you're fine. I'm just frustrated because this is not doing what I need it to do. Pictures, Dungeons and Dragons images, save, over here, add, upload, Dungeons and Dragons images, open. There we go. That's what I was trying to put in there. It looks like it has a small trigger on the bottom with a handle that can be held, and on the very top of it is a red and yellow umbrella. It is a very tiny umbrella, only about 4 inches across. Does not look like it would provide much coverage.
But it's cute.
As you are kind of looking through and basically only really managed to find this, some of the acolytes do come up here. I'm not going to spawn them in, just imagine that they're here. They do come up and they start unloading the items from the room. You do see, though, as you pick this up, Nim kind of motions over to Valletta again, and he starts signing again. And after a few moments, Valletta speaks and she says, "At least you tried to take accountability. Nim made this so that he could try to find the errant Nimblewright. Unfortunately, due to how Nimblewrights are supposed to work, Nim couldn't leave the temple grounds. Essentially, if one of you wish to take this with you, it would help you locate the other Nimblewright. If you are within 500 feet of it, the little umbrella above it on the top will spin, whir, and click so that you are aware of where it is. It will get faster as you approach it. It has a range of 500 feet. And it does not react to Nim themselves.
Right, so
Additionally...
I think Steel is taking that.
Additionally, because this is an unapproved construct, and she looks at Nim directly with this sort of anger here, and she says, "I'm going to ask you personally for the destruction of the second Nimblewright. If you return with either the body itself or a portion of it, I will make sure that you have 500 gold waiting for you for the inconvenience."
We will see what we can do. Hopefully we'll be able to find it.
Yeah, we'll do our best.
Feel free to take this with you, and I look forward to positive news from you, as I would love to be able to tell Barnabas that we were able to track that down and tie up the loose end for him that Nim has created. And I will be having some intensely strong words with you later, Nim, about responsibility of our creations and exactly what our workshop entails, especially when it relates to the reputation of God. As for the rest of you, I apologize for both the bird and the distraction, as well as thank you for accepting my offer, but if you will excuse me, we need to finish removing the items from Nim's chamber here, and I will be thoroughly going through every portion of Gon's teachings with him again. So, if I may, I would like to have one of our acolytes escort you out.
What's gonna happen to Nim?
At the moment, nothing, but if Barnabas believes him to be held responsible for this, potentially he will be made to assist in some way or possibly be disassembled for study, as we are still not 100% aware as how the Nimblewrights themselves work. It is a Latinese creation.
So it's gonna take a lot for me to hold my tongue in this, but you can tell my anger is palpable. Because my eyes are gonna glow a little bit.
We're going to do what we can to assist and come to a a good ending for everyone involved.
Yeah. Good ending.
So I'm gonna just be silent at this point, and I'm just gonna just push my way out of the room, and just because I can't be here anymore. And am I able to just go down and sit with Arisalax until they come back, or do I have to be escorted?
You would have to be escorted out unless you desire to jump from the building.
I'm not gonna jump from the building, so I'm gonna be like, I'd like to leave, please.
God, I am so tempted.
Can I please leave? I'd like to leave, please.
And she kind of gives a nod, and with one of the acolytes, the group is escorted out of the building. You can feel free to teleport yourself to the front for the sake of brevity if you would like. Arkai.
Arya, I love you. We'll talk about... Because we have a room together, I'm sure we'll talk about that later.
You would not... I would say, for the armband, you are not aware of what enchantments cause it to work. It would not be able to be recreated without being able to see the item in full detail.
And so we need to steal one.
Oh god.
Yep.
You would have to assault a priest for that.
Oh yeah, we can totally do that.
Well,
Not a problem.
my sleight of hand
For
is
this
+8.
group of heathens, we'll assault any priest we want.
I mean, my charisma is 16, and my sleight of hand is +8.
Oh, that's right. We also have the other. We have two
Steel
lizards.
straight, yeah.
I could
We
blaspheme.
have little lizard, and then we have big boy.
Yep.
Big lizard.
Big boy
Can I
and
assault them
bigger
in sleight
boy.
of hand? Kevin can't charm them.
Okay, let's.
Oh, I can assault them in sleight of hand of Kevin. Sleight of hand of
If-
Kevin?
Maybe we
If
don't
Kevin-
talk about this in front of the
Oh,
temple.
okay.
Let's. We're gonna walk. We're gonna walk and talk.
So I'm not talking, but like y'all, everybody can feel my anger, and I'm like radiating anger, and my eyes are like glowing almost like a bright purple at this point.
Okay.
I am going to put the activation instructions for what you may call the Nimblewright detector.
So you gotta
Yeah,
twist
right
this
under
knob,
the-
lick that stick, and then also fondle that other thing at the bottom,
Stop it!
Yeah.
and then it'll turn on for 30 minutes. Needs to recharge for an hour for the next 30 minutes to work.
No, it's a very simple item. Basically, as long as someone's holding the trigger, if there's any nimble rights within the 500 foot
feet
vicinity.
Yeah. Okay, so that's a lot to take in.
We're not leaving him there.
I don't like it either, but we all need to understand something here too. I don't think we have all the information.
Disassemble him for something that's not his fault.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, if he made someone who went out there and did a bombing, maybe that is a thing that has to happen. I'm just saying, we don't have the evidence. I don't think this is the case. I think something else happened, because for him to be so, I don't know, kind of innocent and naive, and I don't like that he's locked, well, he locked himself in there to keep others out. I guess he had more free reign, but you saw how childishly he kind of reacted. He didn't want to be in trouble. But, so he made something that he wasn't allowed to or supposed to.
He just wanted a friend.
I get that too. That's why I'm also kind of on the same boat as I don't think we should leave him here. But we don't have the evidence. We're looking to get the evidence. And
what if they take him apart before we can get it?
well, that's why we need to do the job. Trust me. Like, Flint will like kind of walk up and kind of like hold one of your hands with two of his tiny hands. Like, look, I don't like it that he's in a small room and that he's a slave robot. I'm not laughing while saying this. I mean, I'm totally in character. Yeah, but how do any of his creations get off the roof area without the armband thing to get through the doors? I mean,
Jump?
He probably
Asil,
jumped.
you saw that one on the rooftop of the other building, right? If that's Nim's creation, maybe he made it so that he could have longer legs and jump and stuff. Like, we don't.
Still,
What does he look like in the picture that he drew you, Asil?
I don't know. That's what I was going to compare it to. The one that I saw running away from the explosion site. Is there any similarities to it?
I'm sorry, one more time. I was reading something ahead so I could make sure I was ready.
Okay. The portrait that Nim drew of his creation, did it have any similarities to the creature that I saw running away from the explosion site?
I can't remember if you saw someone or if you heard a secondhand account of someone saying they saw someone.
I thought Asil saw a figure, and then
The
someone else
gentleman
confirmed.
you saw was on the ground, who was definitely human in nature,
Oh, okay. We could go ask the
or at
child.
least fleshy in nature.
go find the child in his barrel.
He was a homeless child, wasn't he?
Yeah, the little
He
boy
was-
said he saw a metal man.
And you got a necklace off of the little boy because the necklace was dropped in the. Oh, we should have asked if he recognized the necklace.
They would have taken it from us.
I mean, they let us leave with this. Maybe.
They're trying to have us do the dirty work.
We're helping investigate. They're doing what they can under their rules and things because, I mean, look, we went in there. That's a lot of, machines and tech and stuff. You think they're making things that are only helpful? This place is dangerous.
Not
Something
in this one.
smells fishy.
How high can a Rissolax jump? Somebody get on his back and he jump up on a roof and
I'm not
grab
gonna.
him and
You could
run.
toss. Who of us is the stealthiest? Maybe Aristoteles can toss us up there and kind of a quick conversation. My stealth is only +3. I did not make this kobold to be a kobold.
My stealth
I will
is
say,
+2.
My
Given-
stealth
I
is
will say-
+5.
with a little bit of metagaming, given your insight of the current situation, there's likely a lot of stuff happening up top, and it's probably not the best idea to try to get up there at this very moment.
Yeah. Does anyone have sending or anything? What are my spells?
I
Do
have
I have
a-
a communication?
I have message.
Ooh. you can try and message Nim and can Nim talk in his mind to you?
I'm wondering, would Nim be able to reply to the message that I can hear?
Because isn't message just in your mind?
So, you point toward a creature within range and whisper a message. The target and only the target hears the message and can reply in a whisper that only you can hear.
Oh, so it is a
Reply
spoken
in a
whisper.
Unfortunately, Nim cannot speak.
Well,
Can I look at
I
that
always forget
necklace?
this, but I have comprehend languages.
Ooh. Does that work on just spoken or written? Wow, what is hand signatures?
It works on written and spoken.
But
So it wouldn't work for
hand signs.
sign language, unfortunately.
But sign language is technically a spoken language. It's
Sign
just
language is
spoken hands.
considered a spoken language at this point.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna look it up just to be safe.
Guess you messaged him somehow like a bird messenger. Did we rebuild his
That's
metal
another
bird? We sent him a real bird. Does anyone
Just
have,
throw Kevin,
have
he's tiny
animal
enough.
friends? There's a lot of stuff happening up there right now, and to Sai's point.
Because
That's true.
if we consider sign language common, I can understand common. So if I understand common, then I understand sign language. If he's
But you
He's got a
don't
specific
understand
sign
common
language.
sign
He's like got a custom sign language specifically that what are they called again? What was the people? Labubbins? I wrote them down. Labubbins? No. Labubu? No. God, my notes. I have
Okay, so-
Latinese. The Latinese made a specific sign language. Or no, Nim specifically made his own sign language that was then interpreted by the priests here. So it's not common sign language.
I am going to say that for the terms of message and honestly sending, that there would not be reply from Nim, but he would be able to hear you.
Okay.
Are we
Would
gonna-
would I be able to do message and prestidigitation so I could play faint musical notes that he could hear that would have him come to the edge so that he could be seen, so he could like nod or something that he's gotten the message.
I mean, you could just ask him to
You're
come to the
asking
message.
questions I've got to think
Yeah.
about. Hang on, give me a second.
I think it's just voice that goes through.
No,
'Cause-
but with prestidigitation.
Well, you can only cast one at a time though.
Yeah.
That would be the downfall of it. That's what I was looking for. They're both considered one action to cast.
But it's
So
their
they wouldn't-
cantrip, so.
Yes, but they're both considered one action.
It may be a lower spell being a cantrip, but it still takes the same focus.
Okay.
You could just tell him like, hey,
Well, don't you have prestidigitation?
yes, but as far as I know from message, it's only your voice and message that goes through.
Yeah, but you can cast prestidigitation to get his attention, and then I can cast message.
Do you have to have visual? My worry is that right now, like, they're already probably escorting him out and further away.
And for message, you also don't need to have line of sight. It's just a character that you know is within that range.
You have to point towards the creature within range and whisper a message.
Well, towards the creature,
Yes.
you can point up towards the roof through the floor. I think that can work.
Well,
It's
if
worked
we've
in the-
already been escorted outside, we can see the roof, so I just point towards the roof.
Yeah.
Then tell him we want to rescue him from the temple, and if he wants to do this, I don't want to say no to this wonderful idea of like saving him, but also saving him right now really points incriminating energy towards him.
Yeah.
maybe we should get more
And
information.
us.
first
And
then try
us,
a
and we
rescue
just got into town. I feel like we need to investigate. We have a couple threads to follow. We know we can talk to the boy child in the quarter and show him
No.
the sketch.
We're not trying to rescue him right now. We're just telling him that we're just basically telling him that if he can hang in there, we may be able to help him.
Go for it.
Like,
I mean, I can't stop you.
Basically, I'm asking him if he wants to stay there, because we're not going to rescue him if he doesn't want to leave. If he wants to stay there, then he can stay. But if he doesn't want to stay there, then it's something we need to talk about.
I think the only way we'll know for sure is if you send the message. So go send the message.
Okay, so
Is it 25 words?
The 25 words or less.
It's very limited. You want to type it out first? Or you want to ad lib and one of us can count and see where you stop off?
Yeah.
No.
That's always
I
fun.
think sending is 25 words.
Okay, hold on.
Oh, is message like a minute?
Do you want me to put it in spoken importance then?
That's right. Sending is the longer distance. You just don't know the person. But message I've not
Yeah.
used before.
I would say it would be a single sentence.
A single run-on sentence?
Am I putting it in spoken importance?
Sure.
I'm putting it in important things.
You could put it in spoken importance if you would like.
Just make a run-on sentence. Don't use any commas.
Yeah. Yeah, hi, it's us. Would you like us to rescue you from your tower?
Just take a deep breath.
Yeah, to take a real
Realistically, I should restrict you to a 6-second sentence, but I'm just going to say, because you're not in combat, that it's one sentence.
Prepare it and then say it really quickly.
Yeah, it's like saying your message as your name for a collect call so that you don't
Yeah.
have to pay for it.
Back in the day, folks, there used to be these things called payphones, where you would call home, and if you didn't have a quarter to, a whole quarter to put in that machine to send your message to home, and it would ask you if you wanted to make it a collect call, and the person on the other end would would you like to accept a collect call from, and then there'd be an open space.
Like when they do prisons, like this is a call from.
I'm ready to be picked up from soccer, mom.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Soccer finished early, Mom. Please pick me up.
Can we get ice cream on the way home?
Yeah, can we get McDonald's? Thanks, love you, bye.
All right, I'm gonna point up to the roof, and I'm gonna cast a message, and the message is, Nim, if you want us to rescue you from the temple, come to the edge and nod. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay.
And I've sent the message.
Okay.
Actually, I like Arya's better, but
Well, here we go. If you want it to be rescued, we might not be doing that.
Oh man.
can I change it to what Arya said? I like that better.
I don't know. You even said that you sent it.
We can
We're gonna figure this shit
we
out
can
now.
change it to what Arya said.
Okay, this is the group who just visited. We want to save you from the temple and disassembly. Send secret signal if you want this.
Okay.
And send.
You wait around for approximately 5 or so minutes, and there is no response.
Well,
They closed the door on us. There's something that I remember how she said, or what she said. Valletta. She said that due to circumstances, he can't leave. What if he can only follow certain programs' instructions and has to obey, and he's been told he can't leave or isn't allowed to leave? Either way, I think we should go find that homeless boy near the barrel, show him the sketch,
boy, of
the barrel boy.
the barrel.
My fucking voice is
Again,
bad all times.
He is not homeless.
Nah, he is.
Yeah, it's a barrel.
He was filthy.
Yes,
No.
a barrel.
Let's go
So-
see if we can find the kid and ask him about the picture and if that's the metal man he saw. And kind of, we need to go looking, I'd say, also in the sewers, because we know that halfling or gnome was in the sewers. We need to find the Robo-Man to ask the Robo-Man questions. Hopefully this new Robo-Man can talk, but also is terrified, apparently, of existence. And honestly, who isn't?
Oh my god.
So we have some investigations to go follow through with. We can look around the areas. We also know that mystery humanoid figure in the street. We have a vague appearance of that guy, or at least general direction.
Let's get
While
started.
you guys are walking, does one person want to keep the nimble right detector active?
Well, I think that's Steele's objective.
That's a Steel thing. Steel said yes. Well, technically,
Okay.
Steel said thumbs up.
We're gonna make you our radar.
Okay.
Steel is our radar.
Not the gaydar.
Steel.
You can turn that
is
off for
the
now.
radar.
I'm the gaydar.
So, I'm gonna move us back to Neverwinter's overworld map.
One radar at a time. If you run too many, you'll overheat.
Neverwinter. Pardon,
Mine's
Waterdeep's
already
overworld map.
active.
You'll get mixed signals.
Oh,
Yeah.
Lord.
That's why I use my only brain cell for it.
The one.
So, which dragons are getting?
Oh, and by the way, I am calmed down. My eyes are no longer glowing purple.
I would hope so. We're gonna scare the shit out of the civilians who are walking
while.
by. We're already terrified from this giant lizard with us. We're here to make a good impression.
He doesn't bite much.
This is why you don't piss off a demon.
We should not. We should not. We should not let people know that we represent Kobble Corner while we're here. Getting some bad reviews online. for-
Oh god, yeah.
So,
Some
I
bad
will
yelp
say, while you all are making your way
downtown. Sorry.
No, you're fine. I had to compose my thoughts anyways. While you all are making your way from the temple outwards, Steel does start to have the detector click and begin to move.
Does the umbrella move in the direction where we're supposed to go by chance?
Just spins
It does
faster.
not, it only spins.
Spins faster the closer we get to it. Quick, hold it out in front of you and kind of turn left and right. It's like a dowsing rod, but for a robot
With an umbrella.
with an umbrella. It also whirs and chimes.
Let's see here. Give me just one moment. The in the dock ward specifically, the 1 second here. Is this the right word? Never mind. You guys are in a completely separate area.
No, well,
Well,
You guys are super far northwest. And I thought you guys were in the dock ward, but you're in the sea ward, and that's a completely different ward. That's my fault. Never mind. Ignore my verbal flatulence.
sorry. Sorry.
da poopy.
Ignore the mouth poopy.
Come for the
I
dragons,
will
leave because of the
say-
mouth
I
poopy.
have to summon you guys here. I apologize. For sake of brevity, we're just gonna use Aerosolax as the overworld token for you guys.
Cool.
Sounds good.
I don't have control of that token, so I don't know where you are. Oh, There we go.
Give me 1 second.
No, I do have control.
Making a path for you guys. I have to also downsize.
Oh, hey, look!
To that big.
Ancient
Wait.
Arcanist statue. Looks real familiar.
So, as
What
you
the
all
fuck?
are walking around, you do pass by one of the larger monuments in the city. There are a few statues throughout the city, specifically the one that you would pass by on your way back towards Troll Skull Alley is the Ancient Arcanist statue, which looks to be of a very noble... Unfortunately, you're unable to glean any kind of colors or anything off of this, but it looks to be a very noble dragonborn with a set of wings, who is currently extending a hand out, clearly ready to cast some kind of spell.
I want to metagame ask, does this look familiar to me, the player?
It would look familiar to the player, but not to the player character.
Ah. Okay. Oh, it's just a statue. It doesn't look... It's not who I think it is. It's not like a statue of, that other guy that we know. From the other
It looks
group.
familiar to the player, but not to the player character.
Yeah. Oh. Oh, damn it. So it is. Fuck! We gotta bring him over here and have him gloat. He's gonna criticize the... Rock Theater.
Can you please repeat for Steel, please?
I just want to know if the Ancient Arcanist statue looked like Rock Theater. And it's not... Doesn't look like it...
Yeah, the statue.
We don't know for sure yet. Different campaign group in the same campaign.
No, y'all. I figured. I figured it was Golden Scales.
Am I thinking Rock Theater or
Continue to make your
Orthmere?
way
I'm so bad at it. Anyway.
I will say, as you pass by the statue, if anyone wanted to take time to help to kind of familiarize themselves with the city, there is a plaque on the bottom that does read, let me type this out so you guys can have this actually out of my head and into paper. Where would this go? I guess important things. Okay.
It isn't like one of your friend's dragons. God damn it.
Well, besides possibly writing down the plaque that's on this statue, so
Yeah.
as we're going by, we'll see.
I am writing down the plaque that's on the statue. I'm taking it out of my head and putting it on paper.
I didn't mean to sideline like that. I just saw the same model and I thought, Bird's husband.
No, you're good. I had you guys planned on walking past this anyway because it makes the most sense, but it works. Okay, the plaque beneath it reads, "A mage whose name is lost to time withheld the gods from marring this land further. Due to his actions in assisting in the creation of the Veil, our world is protected from the most egregious of divine influence, for better or for worse." that is also in important things. If you would like to
Will
copy that
be
over the notes.
absolutely.
Are you fucking kidding me? That's the tiny ass little cut I had. Yeah, that's ridiculous.
What?
What?
I had a cut and I put a bandage over it, and like the cut itself, the portion that should bleed, is only like a millimeter. And yet when I got the cut, like it was like, because I was reaching up at the time, I cut my finger when I was reaching up, and the blood like ran down my arm. There was that much blood. But the cut is like a millimeter.
Yeah. Welcome to the stupid human
But
body.
that's a lot of blood from a millimeter cut, man.
Could be really deep, might run into a vein.
You probably hit
Gross.
right on a vein.
But it's like, there's no vein there.
That you can see.
That you know of.
Whatever.
Alright, where are we going next?
We're still following the thingamajig.
We're heading back to Troll Skull Alley, which, if you watch the little dude, I'll show you the navigation way to get over there. You would also, if you wanted to make a small detour, could pass by the Sword Maiden statue that's on the small map you were given.
Is that towards?
I see a kitty.
Is that towards the robot?
You're not sure if it's towards the robot, actually.
I just see a kitty.
North Ward. I guess up to whoever's holding steel, who's holding the stick.
Yeah, the stick is currently unresponsive. There
No
are
idea.
number of rights within a 500-yard or 500-foot area. And since they've been holding it the entire time, since they said that that's what they were doing, it has not gone off in the entire time you guys have been walking.
Oh, okay. May as well see the sights while we're going around.
Yeah, I haven't been able to see much yet.
Looking for a small boy.
Come here, little boy. It's like, okay. Well, at this
Come
point,
here,
honestly,
Meepo, I have some
if-
delicious nuts for you.
No. Since we literally have just a robot tracker, maybe we just follow the tracker and not spend quite as much. If we happen to see the child that a seal can maybe see, then we can ask and get a bit more confirmation. But it feels
We
like
could also show the picture to just people around.
that's true.
No.
See if they know anything.
Have you seen this robot? There's a robot?
Yeah, have you seen this robot?
What's a robot?
Have you seen this man?
I don't know these people guards. Take your time. Letter by letter. Have you seen a man-bot named Fido? Have you seen or man-bot named Fido? He is lost. STDU, Ari. There you go. We'll go towards the statue, I feel, since we don't have any lineup with the detector, and just in case it goes off.
Because we don't have a direction.
Yeah. So, Sword Maiden statue, please. Tour guide. Ding ding.
Tour guide, oh please turn the bus towards the statue.
Can't type fast and properly, you get one or the other. Hey, I'm just reading what you wrote. Don't kill the messenger.
The messenger is getting killed.
Well, we make our way towards the statue.
It's following you with the bazooka!
I'm afraid that you are a person who can make weapons in this world now.
Next session, Steel kills the messenger. Steel shoots the messenger. That's gonna be what it's called.
Soon I'll have no brothers left.
One will be dead and one will be in prison.
I'll say yes, and if it happens, it happens. I'll have other characters.
And Kevin will have to go to prison to visit Steel, and him and Daddy are Wrestlak.
I'll
be
make
scarred. I'll never be the same again.
the next character I'll make will have no familial bonds.
Oh god. Kevin's gonna go on a villain arc, a revenge arc.
Kill your brother who killed your brother. Keeps getting distracted by birds and nuts.
Yeah, and then I'll
And
be a
Daddy
loner.
Dragons.
The revenge story takes 30 years.
It takes 30 years, yeah. He's
So another
I'm
stranger?
gonna get
No, I'll
revenge
make-
for
I'll
my
make a better
brother who
stranger.
died unfairly. Ooh, look, a bird!
This is what I was looking for earlier. I thought I was about to stumble upon it. That's why I was being silent. I was trying to find this earlier. In important things, the laws of the city also... Fuck shit.
And the laws of fucking shit? Okay.
Shit. No, it's just every
Cool.
time I try to copy paste. Every time I try to copy paste this, it does not want to copy paste. I am going to piss.
You did that before the session.
I did. All right, hang on.
No one's allowed to pee until the end of the game.
BTW, I am an
There we
artificer
go.
this time, so if I get my hands on that gun from before, or meet Zanzu/Stranger, I'm totally making guns and bombs.
Okay, but I don't
This
think
is what I was
Stranger's
trying
going
give
to trust you.
As part of the mapping, the map that was handed to you, you were also handed out a couple of pages, though it's just one page here, but it was a couple of pages that detailed the laws of the city, essentially.
Oh boy.
Logging.
Public blasphemy against a god or church. Oh boy. So we can't even say fuck this temple.
Thief of temple goods or offering. Oh shit.
Imprisonment up to a 10-day and damages up to double the cost of the stolen item.
Is Nim considered temple goods then?
I mean, he doesn't seem to have individual rights, so he's probably property.
Yeah.
Arson.
We're gonna have trouble.
Treason.
Sorry guys, I can't read. Storms of the temple. No! Hell no! Jacob, put your shirt on! No! Oh boy.
God. Oh lord. Okay. Well, that makes things a bit harder.
I'm sorry, I thought I had free speech to get fined. 500 gold. This is why we have to get Nim to agree to it, then he can mostly leave on his own. He was made as a gift.
Can't leave.
I think he's genuinely considered property right now. He has no fucking
Yeah.
rights.
Yeah.
So the best we can do to help Nim right now is find this other robot and prove that the robot wasn't involved in the explosion and was merely a witness.
But if we're considering that slavery, if they're enslaving him.
Well, then I guess I'm
Murdering
gonna
a
make
citizen with justification. Exile up to 5 years or hard labor up to 3 years or damages of up to 1,000 paid to the victim's family.
Oh my god, if we're just rich, we can kill whoever we want, huh?
Yeah.
God damn it.
Welcome
It's
to
just,
the world.
it's just like real life. Me do it on my own, they can exile me for 5 years. I mean, we will never be able to come to this town again. We will be considered accomplices.
They already kind of consider us accomplices, though.
They've
remember?
seen us together.
Yeah.
Oh my
They
God.
know we're brothers. They'll get us
Look,
too.
I can't stop you from doing whatever you want with your character. Have
I
at
can.
it.
I also want to point out that for the DMs, just so you're aware of this, it says, given how strictly laws are enforced in Waterdeep, it is possible that the adventure could end with one or more of the characters being exiled, sentenced to several years of hard labor, imprisoned, or put to death. If that's how their adventure ends, so be it. Hopefully your next group will fare better.
Damn.
God damn, WOTC.
And
Fuck me, I guess.
it is what it is.
Oh, jeez. Okay. Alright, where are we going next?
I thought we were going to that sword woman statue thing.
I have no clue what's happening.
I'm gonna move us over there, because that's where we always said we were gonna go.
You guys can leave the city and I'll come back alone. It's fine. No, if you're gonna come and try to get Nim out, I'm coming with you, because I already am pissed off.
Oh, okay.
Me and Steel against the world. We get exiled and y'all have to come into the city without us. Me and Steel are just sitting on the outside of the city with Arisalak. Like, what up?
So, looking at the statue here, apologies, I'm trying to find the information
We're not
for it.
forcing to leave if you don't want to.
God damn, where the fuck is the... Hang on. I have lost my notes for the statues in just 1 second.
Damn. We are totally prepared, I promise.
We're totally not gonna burn down half the city for a robot that turns out is gonna be evil because it was made in his own image or something. I don't know. He saw it in the mirror, and so he made it. We find it, it's gonna have an evil goatee. And it's just like, well, there we go. We can't deny that.
As opposed to the normal goatee that the guy already had.
Yeah, instead of golden,
Or whatever the...
It's gonna be
Yeah, it's
like
no golden.
it's gonna be painted painted black. It's not a
It's gonna
phase,
have like
Dad.
angry eyebrows painted on.
Oh my god. Just rebelling against his maker.
Yeah.
Telling us I'm not doing what my dad wants me to do.
We're gonna just hear some screamo in the distance.
It's not a phase, Nim.
This thing is only 1 month old, so I'm very much thinking that it's been found. Someone sold it possibly to some ne'er-do-well for a good chunk of money, and it's been used as a tool because that's the only comfort it's been given. Is like praise, good job, you threw an explosive necklace, you know.
So, this statue, you notice, is, number one, looks like it was at one point a construct. However, at this point, it has been disassembled, and many of the pieces are strewn in different sections across this alley. There is one shop that is using the arm that used to hold its sword as a sort of archway, as in the arm is the sword is on one side, the forearm would be the top of the archway, and the upper arm section would be the right side of the archway. The helmet itself looks like it at one point had a shop inside of it. However, at this point, the shop has closed down and things are being moved out.
It's that large. It had a shop in the helmet.
Yes. These are huge statues. Like, to put in perspective of how huge these statues are. Let me see here. Let me make sure I have this right. Yes. So, Aerosolax is currently set to his normal 3x3 size.
Yeah.
On terms of scale. He's considered a 1x1 creature at the moment. If I were to put one of you, I'm just going to put a random NPC into here. If I were to put one of you, let me not grab an NPC that you guys might see in the future, because that would be kind of funny if I accidentally spoiled it. I will use... fuck, I don't know. I'll use this random human warrior as an example. If I were to put you guys on this map, you would be around this size.
Okay.
These are enormous statues.
Okay, so it's like the Statue of Liberty.
Basically.
Yes. Litterby.
At that size, I would say... What is the size of the Statue of Liberty? I should know this as an American.
America.
Big.
You can
The
fit 30
size
people
is
inside the
very
head of
large.
Lady Liberty.
From heel to torch, it's 151 feet. Heel to top of it. You know, honestly, yeah, probably the same size as the Statue of Liberty.
There you go.
Nice.
Because from heel to head, it's about 111 feet. I'm pretty sure you can walk inside of the Statue of Liberty too, but like they don't let people do it normally.
Yeah, you can. They used to let you just like go up there, but now it's closed off,
I
I
think
think.
post 9/11 they stopped doing that.
Yeah.
Apparently, you used
That
to be
sounds
able to
about
go up to
right.
the torch too.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh.
9/11 they stopped.
Oh yeah, I just found a Wikipedia image that has people in the top of the head, so yeah.
All the voices in her head. Lady Liberty.
Yep.
Libbity dibbity.
Yep, so yeah, around the same size as the Statue of Liberty on these.
Okay.
I
For a
did
real life
not think that
example.
Waterdeep was quite so big a city.
Waterdeep's massive.
Waterdeep is deep.
So if we burn down only a couple buildings, they'll be fine.
They'll be fine. You'll be charged with multiple counts of arson.
If they can catch us.
Oh my god.
Well, I mean, if they catch you... Section 2, Position 1.
What if I just
Those are your punishments.
self-destruct?
Oh my god.
What if I just decide, you know what? Fireball. On me.
No.
9th level.
My brother.
Just start throwing the orb around.
My god, that's right. We could just...
Just throw the orb at random people.
I mean, I think someone has to be willingly touching the orb.
Nope. Whoa, orb be upon you.
If we just, like, what if we just attach it to the end of a chain, start hitting enemies with the orb,
Yeah! Orb flail.
and then see what happens
Be
to
like, "Here,
those
catch."
individuals? This is really expensive, catch it! It's like, oh, sure, I don't want, like, I want
Sure,
it,
yeah.
I'll catch it, not only because I don't want it to break, but also, I want to maybe sell it, because I'm trying to mug you and all, and then they touch it, and then they fucking turn into a pigeon, like... Then we all need to be careful about touching the orb.
Yeah.
They let you go about 3/4 before you have to turn back around and go back down. I went up it in high school 2011. Well, they may have made additional changes for, like, repairs and stuff as the years go on. This is neat.
Pretty neat.
We're gonna keep exploring the town, meandering, hoping to find
A metal man.
a ping.
Yeah. How are you guys searching through the town? Because it will take quite some time, depending on how you guys search.
Well, somebody has to stay with Steel because Steel has the metal man finder.
I think we should not split the party. I think we should all
No,
stay
not.
together. And I think maybe we should start where the explosion was. Just on the off chance that
Okay.
our passive perception sees where that boy is to ask about the map or the picture, and then move in the direction. Because I just want confirmation. That's all. But yeah, I mean, we'll meander.
Well, can we also have a secondary mission or a first the original reason we're in Waterdeep is to find out about the shipping port. So we can also go down to can we go down to the docks and trying to figure that out and then just do this in between?
Now the issue with so I just want to double check. Is it like shipping routes and road routes of trade that are also just not being sent up to Neverwinter?
Yes, it is shipping. It is. Goodness, my brain just completely defaulted to nothing there. Words exist, but I don't speak them because I'm a fucking numpty. The northern trade route is currently basically shut off, and you're not certain as to why. It was not detailed to you in any kind of report, and no one really has an understanding of what's going on. The ports are also not sending anything to Neverwinter either.
I have a terrible realization.
What?
I think this is our fault from other characters.
Oh,
Oh my god.
Because we were able to convince Neverwinter to have that bit of a parlay with that Kobold clan and provided them farming supplies, and then that got out because technically those kobolds are part of the enemy faction, so this could be construed as a wartime complication.
the orgy kobold.
Yes, the orgy kobolds. Damn it. It was just to get them to fucking not attack anybody and leave them to their own devices and stuff. So, this might be part of that. Well, if we want to do both, we can go to the north gate and ask maybe the guards, and they can tell us to go in a direction to get news about that. Because if we're walking in one direction, we may as well explore that part of the city with the shindig Shiminamaru. That with the umbrella and the twisting and the honking.
Alright. Whatever
You
floats your boat.
you forgot about that deal? I also forgot about that deal. That deal that we got 3 nat 20s to make succeed.
What?
we had to make a full group party thing, and it was either 2 or 3, but I remember both my characters got nat 20s. Because it was a really high DC, because we were convincing the nobility to basically say, like, hey, look, you have a warring enemy, like, sect over there. They are harassing your trade lines in the north and space and everything. They just want farming equipment to sort of live independently for the time being. I think we can placate them, and they won't harass the city. And we were able to get that done diplomatically, but, wait.
You think this
How
is-
long ago
you
was
think
that,
this is
though?
the-
Oh man, timey-wimey bullshit now. Oh,
So
okay.
You're thinking that this is the fallout from that.
This is my... I'm also kind of confused on kind of with the timing of everything right now, because a lot has happened in the other campaign story with the party, but if this is the fallout of that, it would be because the other cities are like, what the fuck, bro? Neverwinter, why are you feeding the enemy? Fuck off. So maybe, who knows. Anyway, are we all good in the idea of moving to the north side of town to maybe ask the guards and see if there's other tradesmen that are kind of being turned around while also looking for Metal Man?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Cool. Which direct... Actually, we're in the north part. Looking by the compass at the bottom left, we're in the north part, so... Let's...
Well, investigating the docks would be the southern part of the city.
Well, since we're already here, I figured we could ask the trade route, like, not just the docks. We will go to the docks. I'm just saying we're already here.
We can go to the docks, but we can ask the trade route or the gate at
'Cause, like,
first. Like,
If we're at the north side right now, maybe we even see tradesmen being turned around. We can ask the tradesman, oh, why are you turning around?
do we see anybody being turned around at the gate by chance?
Hang on, I'm trying to find stuff. There we go.
Tim, you've been very quiet.
No, I just listen to everything.
Fair.
Tim is wise and has learned over the year that eventually we idiots will stumble across the right thing to do.
We idiots.
I'm including myself in that.
And eating a bunch of peanut butter crackers too, so it takes a little bit.
No, hell yeah.
Fair.
Just peanut butter mouth. Quick, quick, a seal. Persuade the guard.
Just crumbs falling down.
Sounds like a really good, like, trail snack, honestly. Peanut butter crackers, oh my god.
So, Ilfang occurred session 93-94. Things trade-wise would have occurred session 95. I believe the 2-year skip was like session 30. So technically it hasn't occurred yet.
Oh, okay, good. Oh man, I'd be so upset with ourselves if that was the case. Like, god damn it. We saved the city. We fucked over the city?
Does that ease your mind a bit?
Yes, greatly. Oh, thank you. Oh. I just
I don't
want
think
us
you're
to...
trying to metagame. Were
I
we
just-
trying to metagame there?
No, I'm just trying to think of, like, what could the reason be, and my mind thought, like, oh, this is a potential consequence.
Alright, well, we're all good now.
Oh.
Okay, so where's the group going to next?
As we are at the North Gate, do we see
Where's
any
the-
tradesmen being turned away?
You do see that there is a significant number of guard at this north gate. You know from the construction of the city that there is a secondary gate beyond this as well.
Oh.
This one does seem to be letting people in and out. You do know that this is considered, judging by the map that you're looking at, this is considered the Fields Ward, where most of the farmers and such live.
just gonna walk up to. Who would like to walk up with a guard to me with me to talk?
Specifically, given that it is autumn right now, you do know that, or you can see that the guards are basically like going through and checking manifests for all the different farmers that are bringing in different things. And you also notice that it is quite thorough in their search as well. They are going as far as
stabbing some watermelons,
as far as opening up crates, opening up boxes, checking in every single nook and cranny of these carts. And there does seem to be an extensive search. And you can see beyond this gate, towards the actual north gate, that the what's the word I'm looking for? That the search looks to be almost somehow impossibly more thorough at that gate, as there is quite a distance away, though barely perceptible from here, there is a extended length of farmers bringing in their harvest and people trying to come into the city through here.
Okay. Steele would like to join me as we approach one of the guards that isn't actively rummaging through people's stuff. Belongings. Excuse me. And
you see he kind of, he gets his attention to you, but he doesn't kind of look at you. He seems to be more surveying and watching, and he just says, "You can speak, little one."
We're just curious. We actually traveled from Neverwinter, and we're trying to figure out why there's not so much trade going between the two cities right now. Don't worry, we entered through the southeast entrance. We even have the pamphlets, and he pulls out one of the pamphlets. We're just kind of curious why the roads are they not safe? We came by boat.
So you circumvented basically the trade routes.
Yeah.
Is that what the dude is asking him?
Nothing was coming through. We felt it best to kind of use the boats to come by.
For a brief moment,
Oh dear God, oh no.
you get the sense that it might have been a bad idea to say something. But then he kind of smiles and he claps your shoulder and he just says, "We're only stopping trade because there's a lot of issues going on." You seem to be at least a part of a group of adventurers, by what I can tell. So I have no issue leading you in on this, but basically, there have been more and more reports recently of a growing band of orcs to the north. And a few of the trade routes have been basically shut down, mostly going towards Neverwinter. Now, they're shut down on land because of the orcs, but they are shut down on sea due to internal conflict between Neverwinter and Waterdeep. And unfortunately, talking anything about that is very far beyond my pay grade. You'd have to seek out one of the lords or the open lord of Waterdeep for that one.
Oh, much appreciated. Meant no harm. We might even be able to lend a helping hand.
Volunteering our services, I see.
I said maybe.
I will say, as far as things go, more hands do seem to be necessary, given what happened in Troll Skull. But if you all are looking to assist, talking with Barnabas would be best.
I'm gonna pop my little head up here and be like, "What happened in Drumskull?"
Troll Skull, building exploded.
Troll Skull. Okay, never mind. Sorry, I heard Drumskull. Apologies.
Yeah, that was frightful.
Very much.
Yes. even all of us over here at this gate were called to action over towards Troll's Skull. And you see he looks really upset for a moment, and he just says, "It was not a pleasant sight, and I hope the Open Lord does not go light on the punishment for that one."
May justice be swift. Thank you, guard number 5.
I'm gonna bite my tongue.
Let's go. Pushing you away.
Thank you, Mr. Guard. Okay, bye.
Will, as I'm kind of nudging you and pulling you back, it's like, don't worry, we'll do what we can to get the truth. People are allowed to feel hurt right now. I mean, for all we know, maybe he knew somebody in that explosion.
No, I came up to try to find out what was going on. So no, I was there and I heard it, and I stayed silent. I was good, I promise.
Okay. It wasn't there.
I held my tongue. But that's why Flint was pushing me away, so I
Don't
didn't.
worry, we'll do what we can. Steel, oh god, Steel was walking up with me while holding that thingamajig in front of this car. Oh no, did the guard react
He
weirdly?
does look at you a little suspiciously, Steel, but you get this sense that odd creations, especially in a city with a Temple of God, are probably not too uncommon.
It's their fidget spinner, don't worry about it.
Once he realizes it's really not doing anything, even though you're pulling the trigger, he just kind of shrugs it off and continues the conversation.
It's like, what's that? Isn't there something where you squeeze the handle and it spins, something goes
Yeah.
Oh boy. They're more worried about things that are being brought into the city. We're already in the city, so hopefully this is fine. It's a key. Oh, Beyblade. I thought you said Keyblade for a second.
It's a keyblade.
Sora! The dark part of Sora's heart? Anyway. Gosh, Steel, where'd you get that? God, imagine if I made a character actually have that goofy voice.
Oh god.
I'm the hero.
Gosh.
Gosh. Where's my Maxie?
You can do a full fucking Kingdom Hearts spin.
Oh, who's got to be Donald?
Oh god, yeah, who can do Donald?
I can only make the noise. I can't actually speak with that. Oh my god. Anywho, having that interaction and getting a bit more information, we know there's orcs and possibly other things, trade issue. Let's go to the port and kind of keep the magical robot finding stick active.
And try to keep Lila's mouth shut.
Don't worry. It'll happen. One way or the other.
So you're going the wrong way for the port. The port is this way. It's south, good sir.
I know, I've been moving to the main road to get to the...
Oh.
Buddy, I have a compass!
There isn't really a main road. It's more of like a lot of different roads that kind of converge.
A lot of mini roads.
Oh, okay. Well, we're gonna just ride a Ristolax through someone's backyard and they're like, hey, more daisies!
As you are heading down towards the docks, you do pass another one of the large statues. This one is labeled the Great Drunkard.
Oh boy, I bet it was a historical moment for this guy.
The Great Drunkard.
God, look at him. God, his face! No.
Oh no.
One eye is looking a complete other direction.
I think he might have also had the great stroke.
I gotta take a quick bias break, but I'm still listening.
Okay.
You're good. The Great Drunkard is in a pose that resembles a drunkard who has fallen asleep. A pose sort of halfway against a wall that's somehow been kind of not really against a wall, more of like the ruins of what was clearly a building at one point. Almost as if the statue itself had fallen backwards and kind of slumped into this. It looks like a drunkard who had probably drank way too much, kind of fell asleep with its arms at its side, its head tilted on his chest. You do also see within the cobbles of this stone, there is a large stone battle axe that is still placed nearby as well.
Oh, wow. So he was a drunk hero.
Additionally, if you guys wanted to take a detour for one of the other main statues, you could take a small detour to see the Hawkman.
The Hookman? The Fuckman?
The fuck man?
Hawkman.
Hawkman.
Oh, okay.
I mean,
What about a Hawkman?
Kevin would definitely want to see that.
Heading
It's like
to
birds,
this
come
statue, you do notice that there are, firstly, this is a winged statue bearing the head of a hawk. The right arm and left foot have been clearly broken up for building material, and it looks like the statue itself has been hollowed out, and it now serves as a watchtower. You can see there is a small bell in front of the watchtower, and you notice as you happen to be passing by around midday that one of the guards that's down there rings the bell, and a guard that's up in the mouth of the Hawkman lowers down a rope ladder to basically allow the guard to come in.
Sorry, I was looking at the chat. Did the ladder come out of the butt?
Ladder comes out of the beak.
The beak. Okay, much better. Both B, though.
Has anybody
Nice.
fed our lizard friend?
I'd like to think we've been
today?
doing
No.
so as we travel, because we spent how much
Yeah.
money on food?
A lot.
He's also
Because
really
Kevin's
well
lucky.
behaved. He's been very cooperative.
I assume
Just
Kevin's
slowly
been
moving
feeding
you
him.
guys through
Kevin
the city
probably
here.
picked up supplies at the inn, which I can.
Are there any of the large statues nearby here? No. While we are actually going on a small tour of the city, is there any items that anyone would like to buy that I'm thinking of it since we're doing that, since we're kind of right here?
One gun.
Probably more food for Solex since he hasn't
Okay.
been fed today.
Do they have a magical shop with perhaps a ring of shielding? Basically like AC?
Yeah, you could do that. I would say, roll me an investigation check at you're not associated with the Adventurers Guild, so just a regular investigation check.
1. That's fine. 1 + 1 is
Natural
2.
one?
Natural 1, baby.
Oh dear.
I'm more distracted by the giant statues and the doodad that Steel is holding.
I guess
You
I'd like
basically ask one really rude lady, and you just kind of get so perturbed by her being so offensive to you that you just kind of sulk in it and decide to look at the city instead.
Bitch. What can I do to give her some comeuppance? What spell should I use?
Oh god.
Be careful of your spells.
It hurt.
Remember, in
No.
important things in
Yep.
the law section under section 4.
I'm just teasing. The most I would do is
I know.
prestidigitation and do a sensory effect of just how, like, you know, a symbol goes off beside her ear or something. I don't know. But not even gonna risk that. We literally, I feel, are on thin ice as it is because we have Arisalax, the Devourer, with us. He's being very well
And
behaved.
he's devouring a delicious plate of food that I brought.
Yeah, I would say mark off a gold piece just to get him meals for the day.
Sure, there we go.
Do I notice a shop for magical items?
Roll investigation at advantage for me.
Okay. I get advantage. Holy crap, I gotta figure out where things are.
If you just right click, it gives you the option to roll with advantage.
Okay,
There you go. Nice
I got a
dice.
12.
A 12. So, you notice that specifically when people start
I got a-
conversing with.
I got an 11 and a 4 plus 1. How is that 12?
When you roll with advantage, you only use the highest of the 2 dice.
Okay. No, sorry, I thought I'm a dumbass. Sorry.
You're learning.
You're good. You notice that the conversations start out pretty normally, but once they kind of notice the I don't want to call it a dog tag because it's not really a dog tag, but the necklace on you that comes from the Adventurers Guild itself, you do see that they start to become a lot more open with the conversation. And you get the sense that Waterdavians typically hold adventurers in higher regard than most people here. You do get directed towards a magic store that is basically said to carry most, if not all, items.
Okay. I'm gonna look at Flint and be like, you wanna come with?
Hell yeah. Yes. Did not come through?
Cool.
I said hell yeah.
No, you
It
did.
did.
Okay. I mean, I don't
Alright,
think I'm gonna
so-
have enough money to buy what I want, but I'm squishy. I want to be less squishy.
Well, are we using party inventory for this, or are we using party gold, or are we using our own?
I think we'd have to discuss if everybody wanted to contribute to such things, but I would honestly say that what I want would probably cost a few hundred gold.
Okay, let's see what there is, and then we can go from there.
I mean, we could see what the price we could get for the slippers of spider climbing that we have. I forgot we had those.
So you're directed towards 3 shops specifically. You're actually directed back to Troll Skull Alley, which you guys could double back on a little bit later if you want to.
Wait, so that shop is away from the port?
The magic shop specifically is back towards Troll Skull Alley, yes.
Okay.
Oh, let's
by the way,
maybe go-
Steel casts Theramontory, and she hears and the lady
Oh.
hears ominous whispers around her.
Thermatology or thaumaturgy.
Yeah. Okay,
Oh boy.
noted. Thank you.
I hope.
Did you see she seems panicked for a moment and then kind of quickly, moves along her way?
Yeah, but if people saw you casting the spell, we'll see. Hopefully.
VSM.
You still have okay.
Those are the 3 things you gotta worry about.
Visual,
I was just
somatic,
telling-
verbal, somatic, and material. Okay.
all right. Anywho,
Yep.
so we're going back towards Troll School then.
I think we could do that afterwards. We want to focus on the port, don't we?
No, we were
Yeah.
the shop. I thought we were doing that.
Well, yeah, but if the shop's all the way back where we're living for the night, I mean, we can just do that after we do the port, because we're already at the port.
Okay, then let's go to the port. I'm
Yeah.
confused.
We've been moving that way, but it's just knowing. I thought maybe the shops were on this end. If the shops are at the other end, yeah, let's just do that later. Like, I don't need to see a price check on a ring I can't buy right now anyway. Like, it's gonna be 1,000 gold for this thing, I bet. It's like,
No, you do get the idea though that most of the best shops are in the North Ward, where your current inn is at.
Okay.
All right, then we'll go later. But let's get our butts to the port.
I figure we've walked all the way across the city. Let's not have to do it 3 times.
Now get your steps in. Come on.
My little legs are tired.
As you guys get closer to the port, you notice that some of the roads start to devolve into more of like smaller alleyways and things like that. You get the sense that this specific area wasn't probably built first, and some of the buildings weren't planned, but just like a lot of the buildings in modern day, they're considered ancient or, historic buildings, and some of them aren't able to be disassembled anymore.
Okay,
You
and
do manage...
Steel dismissed their spell as soon as the lady walked away.
Okay. You do notice, as you get closer, Steel, that as you approach the docks, the stick that you're holding begins, the little umbrella starts to spin, and there's this gentle whirring and clicking you can hear.
Uh-oh.
Oh, I bet those guys are trying to run away.
And as you approach the docks
Getting on a
further, unfortunately, I don't have 3 boats put back to back here, but you do. I'll say that this is the section that has 3 boats here. I'll just use the one big boat as a example of which one it is. But you do notice that there is a grouping of 3 boats as you guys approach and kind of navigate your way between these alleys here. That there is a section of 3 boats here that all seem to be equally triggering this thing.
Oh, there's more than one. Maybe.
Ooh.
There might be...
Did it create more?
I mean, maybe it did. We don't know what Nim imbued this thing to be able to do, other than supposed to be a friend, I guess, but what would be one friend if not wanting more than one friend?
As with all ships, they do have, I guess, call signs. I don't know what the exact ship names things would be. You see the 3 ships are, in order, Heartbreaker, Eyecatcher, and Hellraiser.
Good boats for villains. Cool.
I don't know if I like this. Do we want to kind of push Steel a little forward with the thingy?
Get Aristolax to pick up Steel in one hand and kind of just point in each direction or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I want to ask, we didn't get anything other than this device as sort of authorization that we're helping look into this, right? Because maybe we could talk to some of the guards and be like, hey, this device, doodad, I don't know. It's just, I don't, like, we're gonna get near the boats, but it might be private property. We might not be allowed near the boats.
Yeah, but do we have a written order from the priestess that we're actively on a quest? Like a written edict?
There's nothing written specifically, no.
Yeah, we don't really have any authority other than, like, find this and destroy this. And Steel gets a signal from all 3 boats. Kevin helped me charm the guards. Oh god, no. More magic nuts. Candy nuts.
Not the nuts!
It just has to be... Maybe... Okay, so all 3 boats are on the same pier? Or are they
all
in 3...
boats are docked next to each other, essentially. Like, they're large boats. They're... One, specifically the Eyecatcher, is the largest boat there. But the 3 boats all look to be built for speed and comfort.
Speed and comfort,
Like,
so these are
is
high-end
there a
boats.
dock that all 3 boats.
Yes.
Is it one dock that they're on?
It would be basically one dock with a boat on either side, with a 3rd dock for the 3rd boat, because they're not. It's just too large of boats for one dock to handle it.
Can Steel walk? Is the dock public property?
Yeah, the dock. You could walk down the dock. Yeah, going onto the
Okay.
ships would be another matter, but going down the docks would be fine. Kevin can walk through with me and we'll play dumb. Gavin can tell us nuts while telling them.
Yeah, I
he's
can
taking
use
his
my
dumb over to
charisma.
walk with this new umbrella toy.
Use. Okay,
Do it.
is Arisalax going to be walking right behind you, though? Does that give you advantage on any sort of persuasion check here?
Are we keeping Arisalax away until
He can
we
jump
figure out
in
I
for
think he's just sort
intimidation
of
if
laying
need be.
on the docks at the moment.
He's lounging. He's trying to catch fish.
So it was the boat names are what? Heartbreaker.
Hellraiser.
Heartbreaker, Hellraiser, and Eyecatcher. And Eyecatcher seems to be slightly larger than the other two.
No lizard.
No lizard.
Let's do it. I think we should do it. If y'all got time, I got time. Let's do it.
I think that's a good call. We should get closer to see maybe if which one maybe dings off the most.
Yeah.
Ding, 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 ding.
Well, I'm not gonna lie. My other part of my worry is that maybe our friend that we're supposed to try and find is now in 3 separate pieces.
Oh. Well, she did
Because,
say we could all-
I mean,
we
here-
need to bring a piece of it.
Well, I mean, here I figure the best thing if I'm just hypothetical here, if that's the case, we might want to wait until nightfall to stealth in, and we might want to just explore the boat and see. Again, this is absolutely hypothetical. If he is in 3 pieces, we got to get the head. We can bring the head back. Nothing else matters.
We need to first let our
Head
nut
is the
boy
most
and our
important
umbrella
thing.
man go through.
Yeah, we're gonna let this whole thing go. I'm just saying, like, again, hypothetical. My mind is a flurry of panic and fear.
Yeah.
Paranoia has kept me alive a long time.
My mind is full of birds
And sugar. We gotta cut
and
that back.
dragons
And, well,
sugar,
careful.
and lizards.
Oh Lord.
I'm anxiety. Hello, everybody.
All right.
Have you decided to give any thought and prayer to our Lord Anxiety?
All right. Well, I guess we let the 2 boys go.
Hold on. Can I do anything? Let me look at my stuff.
Oh yeah, I should.
Anxiety.
Prestidigitize.
You can let your inner out.
Yeah.
Jesus. No, the only thing I could do is enlarge reduce, and that only lasts 6 seconds. Or up to a minute. But, you know, I have no buffing spells to give you. Mine are all damage outputs.
I have.
Well, we're not
Charm
damaging. The thing is,
person.
we're not damaging. They're just investigating on a public dock.
Yeah.
No,
exactly.
I know that's what I'm saying. All my spells cause damage. There are other spells I could have possibly had that buff them, like maybe they get advantage on a dexterity check or a persuasion check.
Let me check mine.
I don't have those.
I
So
have speak with animals. I could talk to the fish.
you could talk to the fish. Is there a seal by the boat that could
Is there a seal?
give some
Yeah.
lore? Been like watching things.
Yeah, if there's like any fish, any creature.
See, you have guidance. Make sure to guidance yourself, please. You have guidance and detect magic. You should use those. You're way more
Yeah.
prepped. Flint's whole ideology has been, if I kill it, it can't hurt my family.
So the only things I have are message, prestidigitation, and thaumaturgy.
We could possibly use you could use thaumaturgy or prestidigitation to give a distraction to, like, if, you know, the others want to get in to the boats specifically.
Oh, wait. I have invisibility.
Oh my
I
god,
forgot.
that could be really helpful.
I have invisibility. Yeah.
That can last up to an hour, I think. And if you cast it
there
at a
a
higher
seal?
level.
Up to an hour, as long as I'm concentrating.
No, I didn't get it. I thought you were literally asking if a seal was by the boats to help with some ranger ability. My fucking god. Kill
That's
me
what I
now.
was looking into.
We're all trying to help, and Steel here is causing just cracking jokes.
Okay, so yeah, no, I can literally turn steel.
Okay, hold on. Is that what you're doing, Arya, or is that what you're gonna do if you need to? Okay, so Arya says she casts guidance and holds action thaumaturgy to make flames on the boat burn brighter and a loud boom noise to make it look like a bomb if we need a distraction.
Okay. Good thing. God damn it, my brain. Kevin, how high a level can you cast invisibility, and how many times can you do it in a day?
So it's from my DOS loot, and it's second level right now.
So you can only target one person, I think.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
But I do have, with my DOS loot, I do have 7 charges.
Okay. Does the DOS loot allow only one of those things to be active at a time, Sai? Would Kevin be able to cast it twice?
DOS loot would require concentration as normal spells would. If
Leave me behind if needed.
Concentration, you would have to concentrate on it.
I have answer. So at higher levels, which this is only a second level right now. But at higher levels, when I cast the spell using a spell slot of 3rd level or higher, I can target one additional creature for each slot above
Yes.
level.
Does your DOS loot allow you to consume multiple charges to upcast one of its spells?
I have no clue. Let me
Some
look at it.
items permit that. Like you can consume twice the charge required to upcast the spell.
DOS loot is one of those items, but I could be wrong.
I've never heard of DOS loot. Is this a play on DOS boot?
It's a bard item.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's a bard item.
I thought maybe it was homebrew.
Once the instrument has been used to cast the spell, your spell casting
Okay.
DC.
Well, who has the highest stealth? Because if we cast invisibility...
Okay, so no.
It is not able to transfer to a higher level.
Okay.
By using additional charges.
Yeah.
Who has the highest stealth? Because if we make that person invisible, then they have advantage on stealth checks.
I love you.
You have the same? Okay.
I
Do...
think Kevin might have one.
My stealth is +5.
Damn. And Steel's is also +5?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why you guys always get away from me.
I can't cast it on myself because I need to concentrate while casting it. So I think
You
it
can
should be
cast it on
someone else.
yourself.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I could
Concentration
cast
just
it.
means,
I am
like,
the
it's a-
smallest.
So concentration just means that it's a spell effect, and then I'll say this too because we also have Lilith. Because I think both
Hello?
you and Lilith are new to D&D, right?
I'm not
What?
new. I'm just rusty.
Oh, okay. So concentration as I apologize for assuming incorrectly, but a concentration as a whole
okay.
is a it's basically more of just saying like this spell has a certain effect over this duration, but you can only have, or you have to focus on the magic that maintains the spell over that duration, and you can't cast another spell that requires concentration for the same duration, or you lose the first spell.
So, Arya's telling you, Kevin, to do it to yourself. They'll be okay.
Okay. Then should I take the wiggly thing? Or I guess you can walk through, and then if you find
Yeah.
the one with the most.
We'll have you
thing,
both
then I
walk
can
along the
board.
path, the board, to cross the 3 boats, and if one dings stronger than the others, then it means it's on that one boat. If it's the dinging the same across all 3, then we kind of have more of an idea of either the one guy's been broken into 3 pieces, or there's 3 fucking things now.
Okay,
Because like maybe it made
So
more.
basically, what's going on is Arya has the Steel has the umbrella, but if we get caught, you cast invisible on yourself and get away, and you're supposed to leave.
I feel like I should cast it before then, since it's it lasts for an hour, so that they don't.
Tell you can't be on the dock.
I know, but so that they don't know there's two of us.
Okay.
If they don't know, I can probably sneak onto one of the boats.
And you can cast it multiple times, right?
Just once.
Well, I just mean like if you drop the invisibility, you can cast it again on yourself within the day, right?
I don't think so.
How many charges is on this thing?
7 charges, but
It's once a day.
yeah, it's once a day.
Okay, I would say save it, because if we want to help you or any individual like sneak into the boat that we know it's in, it would be best for that one person to have that advantage.
I would just use your charisma.
Yeah, just rhythm up,
Okay.
Skibbity Ohio.
Yeah, just rhythm up and sell your nuts.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, exactly like Steel said. Okay, so play dumb, like you don't know where I'm walking. Yeah, both of you can play dumb, and you know, do the
Well,
"You're gonna love my nuts" bit. It seems to it worked
All
really
right,
well the first
then.
time.
basically,
Yeah.
you're doing what we did with the bandits, except instead of me doing it with you, it's Steel doing it with you.
Yeah.
This
Yes,
is
I
a
know that,
new
thank you.
gimmick that we just cemented as our plan.
Then apparently, yeah, I'm the nut seller now. I will cast before we go on. And out of anyone's like
I'm just going to
eyesight, I'll do prestidigitation on my nutsack.
Damn it! Every time.
Every time.
I have to.
What flavor are they gonna be this time? Are they gonna taste like
What
chocolate?
flavor are we doing today?
I think I'll do the same magic jelly bean flavor I did before. It seemed to work. People seem to really like it.
That's a really good idea.
I'm just going to reference back in out of context. Kevin saying we're nut peddlers.
There you
Thank you,
go.
sir.
Nut peddlers, you're gonna love my nuts.
So, prestidigitate on the nuts, and you guys start moving down the dock.
So before they start doing that, do the rest of us need to like hang back behind a building or something, or are we just gonna kind of just hang out?
I want to stay in line of sight, but I will be roughly, I would say, 100 feet away at most.
Okay, so I'll stay with them and we'll bird call for signal if we need to. Sounds
Yeah.
good. All right, proceed.
So you guys are kind of just perusing the little docks down here, kind of looking at the different fish vendors and stuff. There's a few decent deals as you're going around. Steel and Kevin are walking down the dock here. As you approach the ship, Steel, you do notice that about 30 feet away from the two ships on the one dock here, the detector starts spinning at a speed that you've never seen before, and it maintains that speed as you guys continue down the dock. It also maintains that speed as you guys reach the end of the dock, which is definitely beyond 30 feet from where it would have triggered.
Oh, he's just in the water.
He's a fish.
No.
Get him.
So, just as a reference, if this is the one ship here, it would have triggered within 30 feet of this portion.
Yeah.
But beyond where the 30-foot cutoff, like say if from here to here would have been the 30-foot cutoff, it continued to trigger until the end of the dock.
So he's in the front of the
So
boat.
he's on the whole boat, basically.
You know how Nim described the item to you? It only goes off if, and specifically if, the nimble right would be detected within 30 feet.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
This is going off in a 60-foot strip here.
Which boat is that one?
This is just the two center boats. This would be Eyecatcher and goodness, I lost the boat names. Give me one
Was it
second here.
Hellraiser?
Yes, thank you. Eyecatcher, Hellraiser.
All right.
So it's going off for both boats.
Did Steel walk by all 3 boats yet, or just the 2?
Just the 2. Having go over to the second dock to the same thing, you do notice that Heartbreaker is also making this go off at top speed.
Oh, god damn it.
Oh, no!
We're gonna have to split up and look for clues, gang.
Oh, Lord.
Okay, eyeballing the fancy boats, the one being the bigger, fanciest boat, I have the sneaking suspicion that Eyecatcher, that would probably be the first one to investigate, because if it's the biggest, it'll be the most protected, and it'll also be where they maybe keep most of their loot. So maybe the head is in there. Again, I'm assuming he's in 3 fucking pieces right now, and there will be blood to pay. What do we think? How can we kind of stealth in through? I don't know how I can assist in this.
Well, I can do invisibility and probably hop through each boat and see if I can just get like a sweep.
Yeah.
Can I do an Arcana check? Damn it, I'm not close enough. Never mind. I was gonna say, can I do an Arcana check to see if the boats are warded? Because if they're warded,
I would say, if you wanted to try to take a peek at that, give me an Arcana check, sure.
am I doing it flat or with advantage?
This would just be a flat Arcana.
Well, fuck.
I mean, Seal has detect magic. That would know for sure if there's runes and things. And we also don't know that maybe with these robot folks, they're like made with magic, so they might ping rather loudly and a little more precisely where in the boat, because then we can tell Kevin where in the boat to go. Can we ask someone casually along the dock how long the boats will be in the dock? Steele says.
Give me 1 second here.
They want to, because you want to sell your nuts to the boat people. Sure.
I mean, if we did buy a bunch of bag of nuts for each one, we could probably like show them off to the boat captains, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, how long does
can work my
prestidigitation
heavenly
last
charms.
for on the things? Does it last an hour?
An hour.
Cool. So, and you can cast it multiple times. It doesn't, like, if you cast prestidigitation on one bag and then cast it on another bag, the first bag doesn't return to neutral, right? I don't think. So, I can cast detect magic while we walk, I think. That's what
But multiple people can also cast
prestidigitation. It is a mouthful.
Prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Flint does have that as well.
I also have it.
But neither
Oh
of
my
you guys
God.
have tasted what I've tasted.
We're all nut peddlers. Well, what if you... Oh, wait, but if you get us to taste a nut, then we know what it
Oh,
tastes
that's
like.
true. I can give you.
and then
I
we-
can give you guys the nuts. They're infinite nut glitch.
Just, yeah, you know, we can spread the flavor to the whole world without paying the copyright of the fucking Candyman who gave you the chili bean. God damn it.
Okay.
So you've got
I'm
to
gonna
have.
move over to a different map really quick. Give me just a second.
So basically, me and Flint have to taste the fucking nuts.
Yeah,
Yep.
I gotta taste my brother's nuts.
Yeah, you gotta. You gotta eat my nuts.
So the plan, I think, the idea of the plan that we have right now is we know that
we
there's
do
something
have
on all 3 boats. While Sai is going to double check and confirm the limitations of detect magic, I still think it's a good idea for Steel to use detect magic on all 3 boats, because it is a radius that they'll be able to get pings, sort of thing, of like, oh, you detect that kind of magic in that direction. And at the very least, 30 feet. That's still pretty good range, because that covers, I'd say, half the boats. from the docks, anyway. And you'd have a better idea of where to direct Kevin. And who knows, you might even get a stronger sensation of magic from the head of this thing, or a body part. Again, that's if it's in 3 pieces. I think the other potential is that it was made to be a friend. It also knows how to make other friends, so it was told to make more friends.
It made more friends.
And now those friends are being told, here, throw this necklace.
And go boom.
Like, they don't know any better. They've been alive for maybe a month at most.
Not even a month.
If there are new ones, yeah.
But is there also the thought that whatever this construct, I'm calling it a construct for now until otherwise, this construct is just as naive as Nim.
I'm getting the feeling.
And it's also mute, possibly.
Possibly? Which would really suck, because then how the hell do we convince it that we're here to help and save it?
I have a set piece for that.
Comprehend
Right with its
languages.
mouth.
We comprehend languages.
Oh yeah, I can.
It might not have a mouth that moves.
Okay,
Um,
so
That's true.
detect magic. The question was what exactly again?
Can Steel use detect magic and walk alongside the boats to get a definitive pinpoint in the boat of where some magic items are? We're operating under the idea that if this thing was made with autonomy and magic, or mechanicals and magic, that it would give a signature of some sort, like a heat signature, and we just want to
Like a
know
magic signature.
where specifically in the boat it may be, or the strongest magic aura might be, and type of magic, to better guide Kevin when Kevin goes into the boat.
Okay. Let me see here.
We also might want to consider actually getting the guards on this, because what do you mean there's 3 of these that have
So
gone
the
on a boat
detect
and hasn't been
magic
found?
Would be detect
Are the
magic.
guards
Well,
gonna
you also
believe
know
you?
that nimble rights are used throughout the city too. Even the House of Gond admitted that they use them within the thing, and they're also used as part of the Day of Wonders parade.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've already established that.
Does the item we've been given to find only find this specific nimble right, or all
No,
of them?
Detect
All
magic.
Nimbleites except for Nim.
Oh, for
Yes. Detect magic. Taking another walk through these 2 docks here. You do. Unfortunately, you can't see inside of the ships themselves, as the spell is blocked by 3 feet of wood.
Oh, that's right.
However, you do get a large hit of illusion magic from the figureheads of all 3 ships.
Ah.
You mean the
Oh.
you mean like
on
the
bow,
at the
on
front of the
figureheads,
boat?
correct.
Yeah.
Yes, on the front of the boat, right under where that long stick is, where the figureheads would be. You
Oh
get
my
that kind of
God,
illusion magic hit for all 3 boats.
Oh.
they're fake boats. These are actually pirate ships or something, huh?
Figureheads.
Well,
That's where the parts are.
Mhm,
They're the figureheads.
mhm.
oh,
Can this
that's
gonna-
even more clever.
Can I use prestidigitation for cleaner soil? Would that help?
What?
For cleaner. To do which?
To clean dirt?
If I used it on one of the figureheads, would that take off any would cleaner soil take off any magic on it to
Oh no, I think that just means to, like, basically it's like
Damn.
cleaning a dish, like with soap. You just don't need soap.
Yes.
But
Yeah.
it was a good idea.
Sorry, when you said clean or soil, I thought you said like clean soil. I'm like, well, how do you clean dirt?
Yeah, cleaner soil.
It's like this
I
dirt's
also thought you said
clean.
cleaner soil. I was like, ooh.
I got
okay,
really
everything is
confused.
Soil nice and clean now.
It was a good idea though.
It is a good idea.
Turns the soil into
My-
concrete.
I have two ideas with these figureheads of the ship. Either yes, it's active illusion and you're definitely have a really good idea of like, yeah, the parts are hidden there. Or these are things that when activated, like, make the whole boat disappear. Or make it look like something else.
Or they just turned it into a chop shop so that we wouldn't be able to find it.
Well, that's just it. Like, there's a lot of potential. Illusion magic makes a lot of illusions. It hides a lot, and it can make things either, like, invisible, or it can make things look like something else. So, I mean...
So what do we want to do?
I think we still have our decent idea of... At this point, I'd say maybe we have Kevin go invisible for the hour and swim between the three boats and look at the headpieces.
Well, first of all, before we even talk about that, how much longer are we wanting to go?
That's also
We'll
true.
be closing up pretty shortly here.
Maybe we wrap up now, and in between sessions we can discuss kind of our basic idea. We have the basic idea right now, but we need to finalize what we're doing. My suggestion is, now that we know there's these giant heads of aura illusions at the front of the boats, maybe we have Kevin go invisible, swim to each one, and take a look at those specifics, and then we prioritize the big boat.
I will say I also have fly on my DOS loot, so I could make one of you fly up there.
Oh man, I really wish one of us could go invisible.
I know, but I can't do both.
If we wait for night... Okay, can you cast only one thing at a day? It's either
I can
or?
cast only... We could wait until midnight, till just before midnight.
Here's my thing. So, can you cast both fly and invisible once per day?
No, I think I can only cast one spell.
One spell, but okay.
It's one use of each spell.
One use of each...
DOS loot.
If it is one use of each spell per day, then I would say we wait until nightfall.
It's been used to cast a spell. It can't be used to cast that spell again. Okay, so I could use until next night. But the thing is, they both use concentration. So I could.
Well, here's my suggestion then. Like, these things are at the head of the boat, they're outside of the boat. If we wait for nightfall, you can use stealth and fly above the water in the pitch darkness and investigate the outside of the boat just fine. If that leads on to something else, then we know what to do next. Failing any conclusive thing about that, then you come back to the biggest boat, go invisible, then go in the big boat and look for the pieces.
Okay.
It's just we're in a real pickle here, because if we have to fight these guys, we're criminals. Because we're inside the city and we're killing people. So we have to be at the ready. Like, this is a very dangerous thing we're doing. Also at the DM, did anyone on the dock tell us how long the boats will be in the harbor? Yes. Steele wanted to ask Sai if there was anybody else on the dock that they could ask. Say, how long are these boats going to be here until the next boats come in, or something like that? Because they might be leaving tonight, is the thing.
The other thing is, are we gonna go to the proper authorities and be like, hey, we may have found your metal man?
I feel like we should communicate that to the priestess, Valletta, because this is...
I don't trust her.
I know,
I don't trust her.
But she is of a high authority, and while she is upset that Nim made another person, she is also responsible for Nim. So if we tell her, hey, we got 3 pings, we think there's more, you have responsibility to help fix this. Help us check these 3 boats.
Steele also says we should walk the rest of the city first and find all the spots that ping the constructs.
So, asking around the docks, there are a few people who kind of respond to you, and eventually you do get one person who just kind of looks at you with this like amused confusion for a moment, before just giving a soft chuckle, and he says, hang on 1 second, let me make sure I have my information right before I say something.
He says, what boats, I swear to God.
Technically, I've been wrong on how I've been describing this. Eye catcher should be anchored in the harbor, not at the dock. So retcon that. Apologies, but both of the ships would give you hits on. A lot of this is not laid out perfectly, so I apologize. Retcon that on my sense there, and just eye catcher is out in the water, but both of the ships would give you notice of there being.
So two of the three, we could get pings on. We couldn't get one on eye catcher.
Yeah, it's too.
No, eye catcher would be around 800 feet out, docked in the water, or
Okay.
anchored in the water. Apologies, that is my fault.
Okay.
Still have to fly over to that one. Oh god.
I mean, at nighttime, actually, and then we could give you the thingamadig.
Thingamadig.
Oh,
It's
man.
still part-
The gentleman that you happen to go through, give me 1 second here.
Nope.
Okay, then we'll never know, and it's up to you.
I mean, failing the quest is also an option. Without dying,
That's true. We can fail the quest.
Yeah.
we
that's
could
true.
just not find this thing and be like, hey, oopsie doodle, please don't kill the
Yep,
one robot
no
you have.
luck.
Oopsie doodle.
Like, we don't know who we can trust in this city to... Look, I think there's enough idea... I say we stay cautious and take time, no rush. Yeah, we're gonna take our time.
It depends on how long the boats will be here.
That is the key factor, so...
That's what we're trying to find out.
I'm going to roll a d100 for this person's name, because I now have
Oh dear God.
things.
Hi,
that-
I'm Jacob, the boatwright. You all know me.
Yeah, well, I think we're almost done still.
Plug phone in.
They may not have a plug near them.
All capitals. I can't. Get good. Get cable. Get charged.
My phone doesn't
Your
work
phone
like that
doesn't
anymore.
work like that anymore. Remember.
Have to wireless charge.
Oh, that's right, because it got rained on. Okay.
Oh dear God.
Well, set it on the charging thing and just glare at it.
Yeah.
Okay,
On the
so
desk.
you speak to a lady named, or who tells you her name is Isabella, and she basically says, "This must be your first time in Waterdeep. Those ships are owned those ships are frequently in the dock. They're made, at least a few times a year. That's the Sea Maiden's Fair." And she kind of motions to the two ships that are there, and she says, "And I don't have the best eyes, but I believe that one is Mr. Zardar's personal ship, the eye catcher out there? Again,
Mr. Zardon?
Zardoz. Zardoz.
Who is that? Oh dear.
Mr. Zardoz owns the eye catcher. Yeah.
Mr. Zardoz is the owner of the Sea Maiden's Fair, which is the 3 ships, basically.
Oh.
Okay.
It's more well known. This wouldn't be something that Lilith would know very well, having been through Waterdeep before.
Lilith
But,
is not there right now.
Yes, but this is Flint asking someone on the docks, or Steele asking someone on the docks. But once the information would be relayed, Lilith would be able to tell you, basically, that the Sea Maiden's Fair is basically a traveling carnival that uses the ocean as their methods of travel.
Oh.
Oh no.
Rather than the standard roads.
He's been
Oh,
brought in
no,
as a
I don't like
tourist attraction.
I don't like this.
And the illusion on the front of the ships is for the seafair fireworks and crap maybe too. Okay.
Oh.
Oh no, we can't mess with the carnies. Okay, Arya. Maybe we do. Maybe they'll be up for a game that they totally
God.
rig in their favor.
Yeah. I mean, Kevin would be good at that. He's great at performance and charisma. He could just be like, I'm here to join the circus.
Oh my god, you could fucking be. This might be the best plan ever.
Actually, yeah.
I know I said that with mixed confidence and also fear, because it's true.
You may never get your brother back.
I may never get my brother back. Just waving
Join
bye-bye.
the circus. Run off to the circus.
With
their Solax.
You're willing to take.
He's their problem now. Just, that fucker can fly. He'll be back here in a day.
Yeah.
And then you
Plus
just
I'm
have
survival,
a-
so I
you
think
have
I'll make it out of this
Riffalax in the
alive, maybe.
background. You just
Yeah.
have a Riffalax swimming and following them.
Okay, so
Just like a rope around him and floaties.
that's important
This is about
information.
Shit is about to happen.
I definitely think we should inform a guard.
Probably.
I still think we should inform.
I don't think we should inform the priestess.
She
Maybe
has a
the
lot of
deputy guard.
authority.
Exactly.
The priestess can suck a nut.
But not one of my
Not-
special
Not
ones.
one of Kevin's nuts, though.
What does Steele think? I see Steele says, I think, all caps, ...
What do you think, Stu?
And here it comes. Use your words. Meanwhile, as this is all happening, Lilith and Flynn finally get to taste the mystical sugar nut and just know
Yeah,
how to
so we
replicate the flavor
Yeah,
for our
I'll
own
feed you guys.
prestidigitation.
Yeah.
Cool. So now we have the nut.
It's like a mix of everything. Everything good.
My god, it's that one time we left you in alone in a kitchen and you mixed like peanut butter and jelly and M&Ms and you know, like grass and fucking
and popcorn
eggs
and grass
and popcorn and
maple
caramel
syrup
and like, yeah, maple
bacon.
syrup. There's bacon bits and it's like,
Like sardines. Delicious.
I mean, it's healthier for you than actually having that, so we should check the rest of the town and then based on the ping, see which places are more sus and also suss out Bernalby and the priestess to see which would be better to reach out to. Oh, Bernalby being the leader of...
Bernalby is a horrible idea to reach out to.
Isn't Bernalby the leader of the city?
Bernalby is the one with the cane who
Oh.
accused of starting shit.
Barnabas.
Well, Barnabas. Okay, Barnabas was rude, but not to the degree of, you know, like, I'm going to kill you. Barnabas, Barnal Bing Bong wants to find the truth and has the authority to hold these ships in place. He didn't stick to his
trust him a little
suspensions,
more.
so he might be okay. Oh, he didn't stick to his suspicion, so he might be okay. Because he was suspicious of us, and we, like, I think it would do us some good. Duck this phone, yeah, I bet.
Yeah.
We might
Duck
want
it.
to reach out to him specifically. I think, look, guys, I know it's like, oh, we can't trust any of them, but we're new to this town. There's a lot of strict rules of who you can and cannot fuck with and how. I think we should go to this guy who's investigating a terrorist attack here and say, hey, we have a lead. We would like to assist. You know? Because if we're found with his body parts or having attacked this boat and then it's like, oh, it's a fucking mess. And it's like, oh, you were in on it. So, like, I think we need to talk to somebody. I think Steele is right. We go through the city. And we then go head to this investigator guy.
Yes.
No.
Okay, you're gonna talk to whatever the hell you want. I can't make heads or tails.
No.
Suss out both people, then
said
decide.
no.
Yes, I'm letting Steele make the decision. I'm not... It's so... God, suss them out. Okay, we've already sussed out one. Suss out the other. I don't know how much more you want to suss them out. Look through the whole city again for where any more pings of this magical rod. And then... Then what? Like... I think we need to end the session and write out what the fuck we mean to do.
Yeah.
Oh yes, it's my fault you can't type. I love you. We're not in a rush. We're getting to the end of the day. Lots of folks are tired. I think we wrap it up here and we figure things out on what we all want to do. We know what we kind of want to do. We need to make a decision on what we are going to do. But we're also nearing the end of our recording time.
And I'm very tired.
I agree.
And hungry.
Okay.
I only had toaster strudels today.
That's
Alright, why don't we?
And
why
also
don't
a
we
protein
keep
drink.
Recording, and we'll kind of go from there.
yeah.
Let's do our outro.
Well, we're gonna find a plan one way or the other, folks. Hopefully we don't end the campaign tomorrow, or not tomorrow, the next game.
Next session.
Next session, we don't implode and lose some fictional siblings.
Yeah. Hopefully I don't die.
It's all on you, Kevin. Well,
Oh god, it's all on me. I can't handle the pressure.
see you all next time.
See you next
Bye-bye.
time. Dungeons and Dragons and Dragon Daddies.
Oh, yeah.